Hello, hello. We are back with some more Genshin today.
I still have so much to learn about human interactions. Like where should I put my hands when I'm nervous? I just really want to make friends with everyone.
How cute. In any case, for now, let us do our dailies before we go ahead and get into Act 2. Oh, maybe I should put that I'm in Act 2. Hold on. Act 2. Done. Let's also make sure over here. Act 2. Save. Perfect. Okay. In any case, we cannot condense all of our resin, so we're gonna have to go... Ooh, don't mind if I do. This is gonna be more exploration stuff, so we can finish the rest of that later. And we're working on that. Okay. First mission of today is going to be to collect the realm currency, buy the stuff to enhance artifacts, and then we're gonna go farm the domain. And then after that we will go ahead and start the story. Goodbye. Alright, now we go to... not Krishnaya now. I guess we can just farm the new artifact set. This is probably for Mizuki. And then... this is also like a support set for anyone who wants to be running the stellar reactions. But anyways, it is time to farm. I hate my mission. Excuse me? Nuggets? Inverted glacier. Let me in. Oh yeah, we have our working stellar conduct team, which everyone needs better builds. The Traveler is probably gonna go on the new set. Have I given you? I've given you pieces of that one, right? Which do need to be worked on. Yeah. But that's okay. That's what we're getting here. Heart of the Furnace. Oh crap! I went in with the I went in with the friendship team. Hi Adrian, welcome back. How you doing? Alright, let's go in with the actual team. Whoopsies. You're good? That's good to hear. Stellar reaction team. There we go. We will hopefully get good artifact or something. Actually, we should open with Chi-Chi, right?
Come no closer. Condense! Cryostorm! To ashes! By light!
Okay. Oh. No, I did get it. Oh my god. Maybe I understand. My weekend was pretty good.
Orders given. Orders received.
Pretty chill. Okay, now we do this. Is the other one? The other one's gone. Okay. How was your weekend? Do anything fun? Let's destroy this guy. Bam! You're dead. That was, I think, my best time yet, which is still not great. But you know what? It's an improvement. Let's go. Defense. Nothing. Well. But it's a circlet. And it's 3 flat subsets, so never mind. That's pretty not good. That's alright. Ah. Okay, let's... Oh, sure. Let's do that. Okay, now...
Rise.
Eyes on me!
1, 2, 3.
And case!
Futile!
Okay.
Guilty! Surrender! Your penance is due!
Ouchies. Okay.
Sacred name. Fortune
Preserve
preserve.
someone time, but actually starting to hang out with my cousin to have ice cream and open up some Pokemon cards. Nice! Do you get any good things? Good hits?
Fighting frog!
Futile!
Wow. Do I even need my burst?
Stay condemned!
I feel like the burst is just there. Prob's not. Alright. Eh, not good, not good, not good. And... not bad? And rarity, we got a couple hits. Nice. Okay, so... I'm gonna have to get rid of this marker. Get that out of here. Get lost. In terms of value, not really. Oh. Oh. Which tends to be the case.
Come no closer. Orders given. Orders received.
I'm pull a rare card that way wasn't the change.
Guilty!
Well,
Your sins weigh upon your soul!
alright.
Your penance is due!
Impossible.
You stay condemned!
Okay. One more.
Guilty!
Oh, well, I'm gonna have to
Wheel of life.
do that. Oh, bumble.
Storm!
Surrender!
Open a booster box, 3 6 packs, and 2 booster bundles, 6 packs streams. Nice.
Your penance is due!
That's a lot of cards.
Futile!
We did it! Okay. Bam. Sure. Let's do that. And let's just leave. Yeah, nice. Okay. Now let us condense Arisen. Let's do this. Close that. Switch teams, and then we're probably gonna switch back, but for now, switch. Luckily, I do have points.
Add Astro.
I have yet to do any exploration.
Thank you for
But I'm thinking, for this next week, I'm probably still gonna be doing Genshin. I imagine. The Abyss just reset, right? Because I think it's gonna take me a couple days to finish the story. So... I probably want to start Pikmin next Monday, I think. Hopefully. What the heck is this? Oh, it's a hat. Okay, get these markers out here. Let's get those. But we will see what happens. Okay. Notifications. Gone. Dailies. Done. I need to switch my team, and then I can go ahead and continue the story. We are in Act 2, which means that it's gonna take me 5 to 6 hours, I think. So we will see. Where is... Do we need more eggs? Should I just do incomplete things? Sure. Might as well. We've got to finish all the recipes. I think this is one of the new ones that I picked up the last time I played. I messed up, didn't I? Yeah. Whoopsies. Okay. They're all mine, but he's been wanting it for a while, but also debating it. Because at first I would have asked for him to pay it at a reasonable price. But thought we should open it together. Also because he's going to be away for a while. Back to college. So he... so it's like a little celebration before they go off to college. Very nice. Should I? Okay, you know what? We can do this later. I don't have to do this now for the battle pass. Okay. Let's... Oh, but the spiral a bit... Okay, no. I should leave that marker there. At least it's on a exclamation mark. That is... in the undergrounds. That's Genoport Dish. Alright, database. How was it? Easy? Difficult? Better than the last one?
I love seeing everything covered in a fresh blanket of snow. There's a perfect stillness to it that's not lifeless.
Did she just throw a
But
snowball?
calm and peaceful.
Oh, she does! Well, it was fine to me. I should be able to make do with this team, right? Or maybe I could just brute force with Genshin. Bam. At this point, I should just get C6 Genshin. Bring him to every abyss. I'm just kidding. No, I need to collect more characters. I need to finish meeting the rest of the characters. Should I delete these? What if one of these has spoilers? I need to meet the guard girl that was announced that we're gonna be able to pull for her, Vesna. And then we saw Valeri at a distance, but we didn't really get to talk to him either. We haven't met Noi yet. Oh, and we haven't seen the Tsaritsa. Where is she? Though I've been spoiled on the Tsaritsa's entrance. All the other stuff I think I've managed to stay away from, but I saw the cutscene of her walking down or whatever. Oh, this is zooming out. I thought it was in a cutscene. Say I want Vesna. I don't know if I want Vesna, but we'll see once I meet her. This is Act 2, right? Yeah, it is Act 2. This feels weird. I'm not used to having my camera so yoinked so far away, you know?
Ooh, it sure is cold today. I wonder how much heavier the snow's gonna get.
But anyways, Vordianitsa, so far, I've liked it a lot. Mitya? I need to hear their names again. I was struggling so much with their names last time.
Here to see Odette? I just need to see your tickets for the preview.
Here you go.
Perfect. Thank you. I'll hold on to your tickets. Come on in. It's freezing outside.
You're right, it's Mitya. Well, yeah, but it's because... So, I was noticing with some of the pronunciations, or at least with, like, Valeri and Mitya, I was like, okay, the I's are pronounced, like, E's. Because with Valeri, I kept wanting to say Valerie, and I'm like, it's not Valerie. There's an I. The I is like an E, you know? And then with Mitya, I don't remember how I wanted to pronounce... Also wrong, but it's fine. And then there's... Snezhnograd was easy. I'm sure more of these names are gonna come up. We'll see. If I butcher the pronunciation. Vesna should be hopefully easy. As just Vesna. And the Tsaritsa. I think with Mitya I wanted to say Mitya. And I was like, no. Odette!
I think I'll leave the Lelek question until after the show's over. Then I'll go find Odette. Child said he was originally going to come with Tonya. So I'm guessing Tonya's already here somewhere.
Tonya!
Is there anyone here who looks like a Tonya? Let's see. It's a small audience. Makes sense for a preview. But wait,
and Mitya.
I do see some familiar faces. Mr. Chuganov's back again by the looks of it. Oh, And is that Mitya? And that Fatui officer, Valeri. Guess he must be playing cat and mouse with Mitya again.
Chuganov is probably upset because he didn't get the box seats again. He's with everyone else.
Oh no. It looks like the show's starting, and I still haven't found Tonya. Never mind. I'll just have to take a seat for now and see if I can catch her afterwards.
Front row seats. Let's go. What was the performance? Oh. Did it get cold because of the energy crisis? There's not a lot of people here.
Hello, members of the audience. I'm a staff member here at the theater. Today's performance was a very special one for us, as it marks the first attempt in a long time to revive the classic Snezhnayan ballet, Spirit Seeker. To commemorate this occasion, we would love to take a group photo of the cast, crew, and audience members present today. Could I kindly ask the audience to please come up onto the stage?
Let's go. The first look for a small amount of people for her
All
new
right,
dance.
everyone, huddle in a little more.
Yeah.
Now, look at the
The one
camera.
that was from her
1,
mother
2,
before she broke her
3.
legs, and that nobody has danced it for many years, right? So it's like a special showing, is what you're saying, as a first look. Gotcha. That's so cute. I didn't even notice bro was here. Let's go. Well, I guess he works there, so maybe that's why he was here.
Are you quite satisfied, Mr. Energy Scientist? I rather hope you don't have any other escape plans to add to my workload today.
What are you talking about, Sarge? This was simply my way of inviting you to watch Miss Odette's new show with me. And wasn't the performance spectacular? In the future, I heartily encourage you to take a leaf out of my book. Find some soul-nourishing pastimes to enrich your time outside of work.
Not a page from his book? He's saying to touch grass by taking a leaf?
It was indeed a fine performance, but I must correct you on one point. This is not time outside of work. These are working hours.
Working hours and non-working hours are just a social construct. Human technology can never advance if we're too rigid in our thinking, Sarge.
Wouldn't it be touch snow in this? Oh my god, you're so right. It would be touch snow.
May we leave now?
Already? I mean, I was kinda hoping to soak up the atmosphere for a little longer, but...
He's so annoying.
No. Okay, guess I'm pushing my luck. Didn't seem like too much to ask, but fair enough.
I feel like most of these people are like, what is grass? But now I'm like, because there's trees, right? So that's why he said leaf, because there are trees covered in snow, but you know. Take a grass out of my... No, that doesn't make sense. A leaf, I guess, works a little bit more.
Off we go then, Sarge. Back to the land of working hours. Lead the
Tonya!
way.
She's so cute.
That has to be her. She's the only person in the audience around Tonya's age.
She looks literally so much like child. She couldn't tell what based on appearance.
Excuse me? Are you Tonya? Huh? Your brother's busy today, so I took his ticket. Don't worry about him. He's fine.
Oh, okay.
Sorry for the trouble.
Oh no.
What's wrong? Are you sick? No, I'm fine. It's nothing.
We're gonna have to take her back home. We can meet the rest of the family. I'm just kidding. Hello, Wink Warrior. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Maybe she caught a cold on the way here because of the weather?
We're 5 feet apart. Oh yeah, right. This is during the virus times. They're getting sick because of
I
the
haven't seen snow like this in a long, long time.
energy.
It's most unusual.
We're gonna be stuck here, aren't we?
I know. It's completely white out there. You can barely see a thing. I've never seen such heavy snow in my life.
Let's wait it out for now. You'd be lucky not to freeze to death in this weather, let alone find your way.
Well, look at that. Maybe we shouldn't be in such a rush to get back after all. What do you think?
It's too dangerous to go out. Oh, what? Fun fact, I actually worked in weather like this once. Whoa. That I've never seen weather like this before. That sounds like it would be very rough. But it wasn't too bad. Oh. You had to wear a lot of layers? Did you work... Wait, worked in weather like this? So you were working outside? And it didn't last long? Oh. What were you doing, if you don't mind me asking? Pushing the snow? Shoveling the snow off the driveway? I don't know.
Let's wait and see.
Or like something outside? I don't know. Alright,
Why
let's
do
see,
you
let's
need to
see.
take it so seriously? Fate has given us this wonderful chance to take a break. We owe it to ourselves to make the most of it.
Come to think of it, there's a small inn not far from here that always keeps plenty of extra blankets on hand for guests. I know the route well. Shall I head over and borrow a few blankets? That way, anyone in a hurry can wrap up warm for the journey back. Just remember to return them next time you're over this way.
Interesting. I was rushing through snow. I had a bunch of layers on. Yeah. It's crazy. These guys, I don't know if they should be going outdoors. It was like super windy. We don't have to be pushing through the snow like you.
Sir, there's really no need to go to all that trouble.
Hey, it's no trouble at all.
Close the doors.
Wait here, I'll be right back.
Bye-bye.
What a kind gentleman. Very good. My wife and daughter are waiting for me at home, so I shall be heading back as soon as I get my blanket.
Are you expecting us to go back to the Armory Palace wrapped in blankets too?
Hopefully not.
Don't worry about that. I made arrangements in advance. Should I not return to the Armory Palace within 3.5 hours after Operation Showtime begins, an armed squad will be sent to collect us.
The whole army's gonna show up. He dead? Oh, hope not.
They will escort us back. You are one of our key military personnel, so any weather-related risks must be eliminated.
Operation Showtime? So, wait. Every single time you drag me back to work when I sneak out, it's a whole official operation? I gotta say, you've really turned this into quite a moral dilemma for me.
He takes his job very seriously. Can I ask you something? It depends. I reserve the right to not answer.
It's snowing pretty hard out there. I think you should stay here for now. You seem a little under the weather.
We gotta keep Tonya safe. We gotta stay here.
Sure. My brother might come pick me up in a bit anyway. Time to get to work. I should head backstage and find Odette. I need to look her in the eye and ask her about Lelek.
No thanks. I am not interested in any of that. Think so.
Excuse me, are you looking for someone?
I'm looking for all of them, actually. I guess Odette makes the most sense because we came to see her show, you know?
Ah, a fan, I'm guessing? Today is just a dress rehearsal, so Miss Odette won't be meeting with fans. She's taking a well-earned rest right now.
We're besties, so.
Sorry, but that area is currently off limits to everyone except the cast and crew.
Huh. Bad timing, I guess. Well, I might as well stick around. I doubt Odette will be leaving before the snow lets up in any case.
I still feel like we should shut the door. An hour goes by, but the snowstorm shows no sign of stopping.
What happened to the gentleman who went to fetch the blankets? How has he still not returned?
I was thinking the same thing. It's still snowing very hard. Do you think something might have happened to him?
Whatever the reason for his delay, I must say I hate nothing more than people who make empty promises and fail to deliver.
Adrian, don't tell me you actually spoiled things. I'm just kidding.
Well, I have to treat my employees like that on occasion, but that's different.
You seem anxious, Mr. Valeri.
It's been nearly 4 hours since I left the armory. The army should have arrived to extract us by
4
now.
hours? Surely he's not actually dead. Oh, with NPCs, you never know. Nobody, no confirmation. You're not wrong. But also with NPCs, he might be gone. Also, are we gonna send someone after him? Surely not.
They know how much I despise tardiness and disrupted plans. There's simply no reason that they shouldn't have shown up.
There's a storm outside.
Barring exceptional circumstances.
Surely a snowstorm like this one counts as such.
Yeah.
Few things in this world can stop the Snezhnayan army, Mr. Mitya. And a snowstorm is certainly not one of them.
Why don't you go out and take a look? They might be right outside, waiting for your orders before they dare come in.
No.
An absurd hypothesis. I have no intention of leaving your side for even a moment until I have escorted you back to the Armory Palace.
This doesn't look like an ordinary snowstorm to me. That guy who left earlier. It looked like he just vanished into thin air. Either that, or my eyes were playing tricks on me.
A man-eating snowstorm? Come on. Night hasn't even fallen yet. Spare us the ghost stories.
We should be talking with Tonya more, no?
Traveler, didn't know you were coming today. How come you didn't say anything?
I'm not sure how I should say this. Child sent me.
What is it? Something the matter? Tell me. I can help. Whoa. That's quite a snowstorm out there. I've been working backstage this whole time, so I didn't even notice. No wonder the audience hasn't left yet.
Where is Tonya?
Huh. Is weather like this rare even in Snezhnaya?
Yeah, snow like this. I'm sure I've seen it out in the wild before, but never in the city. Actually, I take that back. I don't think I've seen snow this bad even in the wild. This is something else. It's not normal.
If even Alosha thinks snow like this isn't normal, could it have anything to do with that monster people have been talking about?
Sarita hasn't killed it yet?
We can't stay cooped up here forever. Someone needs to go out and take a look.
Should I go with you?
No need. I have plenty of experience with snowstorms. Besides, I work here while you're an audience member. I should be the one to do it. Everyone by the door. Careful not to let the snow soak into your shoes. In a snowstorm, you gotta look after your toes above all else.
Heading out, my man? Be careful. I've been told the snowstorm eats people alive.
What?
Thanks for the advice. I am planning to be careful. I just want to take a quick look at the situation out there.
That was really fast.
He's back!
That was like 2 seconds.
How was it? What's going on out there?
Did you see any soldiers patrolling the area?
Something about this storm isn't right. There's no one out there. I didn't see a single soul. And something in the air gives me the creeps. This isn't your average snowstorm. I suspect it might be related to recent events in our nation. I strongly advise everyone to stay here until the snow dies down.
Are you serious? So all of us are trapped here now? That sounds a little far-fetched to me.
What? Look outside.
You want to go outside and see? I, for one, am not risking my neck in that weather.
This just turned from a minor delay into a major hassle.
We can only hope that our friend who went to fetch the blankets just ditched us and went home.
Is it really that bad? But my daughter, I won't be able to read her a bedtime story tonight.
Huh? What are you all still doing here? Whoa! It's snowing hard!
The cast and crew from backstage are quickly brought up to date on the situation.
So now we're stuck here? Oh, this is terrible. Luckily, it was just a dress rehearsal today, so there aren't too many people here. On the bright side, the theater's always well stocked with supplies. If the snow still doesn't let up as we get into the evening, you can spend the night here, everyone. At least, I assume that's alright? Odette? Fine by me.
This seems like a sensible backup plan under the circumstances. My thanks to the theater for being so accommodating.
What are you staring outside and praying for, my man? You anxious to get home too?
Oh, your majesty the Tsaritsa, I beg you, please do not let tonight's snowstorm stop.
What?
This is a golden opportunity to spend the night under the same roof as the 2 top stars in all of Snezhnaya. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Send him out. I'm just kidding.
I think I've changed my mind. Sir, if you so much as look at us funny, you'll be seeing stars in a whole other way. Behave yourself, or you'll be begging for that blizzard.
She almost looks like she has baggage in her eyes, but I think that's supposed to be the anger.
It's getting colder. We need to keep the indoor temperature up. Close the door and lock it tight. Let's head somewhere warmer.
Finally, closing the door. Wraith's Nocturne. Nocturne from League of Legends. Also, where's Tonya? Thanks for the picture. Wait, what did it say? Select what now? Where's Tonya? It's a murder mystery. The younger sister of Tartaglia. He talks about her so often that this is the first time you've actually met her in person. Though in poor health and prone to coughing, she's excited about spending the night away from home. Actually, okay, we should start over here. Coolish. A staff member at the Korolevsky Theater. Exceptionally diligent and reliable, he rarely makes mistakes. Regular theater goers know him well, as he has long been responsible for checking the tickets at the entrance. He also seems to be a fan of Odette. Alosha. A hunter from Altair and a member of the Rokon. He often takes part-time jobs at the Korolevsky Theater to make ends meet. He may have been the first friend that you made after arriving in Snezhnaya. No details on this person yet. Stranger. Chuganov, owner of the Iskra manufacturing plant and a member of the Snezhnograd Veche. He carefully maintains the image of a devoted family man and deeply loves his wife and daughter. The factory he operates is known for excessive energy waste. Me, the fourth descender, a traveler from beyond the stars. Odette, the principal ballerina of the Korolevsky troupe, also a member of the Fatui and a candidate to become the next harbinger of the Fair Lady. She is additionally suspected of having another identity, Lilek, who operates from the shadows. I still don't think it's her. I feel like it would be too obvious if it was her, you know? I feel like it's a red herring. Anyways, Valeri, head of the Special Assignment Battalion, Armory Palace Royale, Grenadier Guards, 1st Regiment. As a soldier, he places great importance on planning and timing. He is currently assigned to protect Mitya, an important figure within the military. Voidianitsa, the prima donna of the Korolevsky troupe, a mysterious Rusalka whose extraordinary singing has captivated countless audiences, a member of the Rokon. She cares deeply about the welfare of ordinary people. Mitya, an expert with Energy Commission and a prominent figure in the military. He has an exceptional command of all manner of energy-related technologies, though he can be rather talkative at times. His scarf more than makes up for it. No details on this person yet. Rampana, a staff member of the Korolevsky Theater, drawn there by dreams of celebrity lifestyle. She now handles duties such as announcing performances and hosting events. She can occasionally get a little too fixated on things. Alright. This is the whole gang. Alright, so we're no longer by the entrance. Hello, friends. Oh, let's not walk into the wall. such a huge stage. Oh, maybe we can find Tonya. Oh, these are all the main characters. Hold on. I kind of want to do all the NPCs first. Tonya! Actually, we'll do Tonya first.
How are you feeling, Tonya?
I'm fine. Sorry to worry you. I'm used to it by this point. I take medicine for it. My brother usually helps to get it ready for me.
Chad must take great care of his sister. He's never mentioned Tonya's illness, though.
You know, I actually find this whole thing kind of exciting. Stuck in a strange place thanks to a snowstorm, having to spend the night with a bunch of interesting characters. It's pretty cool, don't you think?
You're right. It's certainly a novel experience.
Exactly. It's like one of those stories where an ordinary school trip turns into a magical adventure. I've always wanted something like that to happen in real life. I'm fine, really. Just got a little overexcited.
Look after yourself. Otherwise, your brother will come after me.
My husband has major trust issues. To him, I doubt even this snowstorm is a good enough excuse for me to stay out all night.
Ma'am.
That's the price of marrying into wealth. You'll get used to it. I'm not about to stop you if you want to leave. But don't drag me along. Hello? Can I help you?
Hi. I'm the traveler. Let's go this way.
And then there's the aristocrats. Easiest of all to deal with. You don't need to use any force whatsoever. All you have to do is show them the rope you plan to tie them up with. Do you know why?
They're gonna jump the rich guy in the room with Tonya.
I don't. Do tell.
Because nothing horrifies them more than the thought of a cheap, coarse rope leaving creases on their precious million more coat. They'll do whatever you ask to avoid that fate.
Huh.
Unexpected, but funny nonetheless. Tell me another one.
He's selling chokes?
Well, look at that. I got myself a new listener. Hey there. Let me introduce myself. The name's Shram, and I'm a mercenary. The kind that gets paid to do odd jobs for rich folks.
And I am Chuganov, an entrepreneur. If my name is unfamiliar to you, you will no doubt have heard of my factory, the renowned Iskra manufacturing plant.
I'm the traveler.
Are you really that famous, Mr. Chuganov? How come I've never heard your name before?
Oh.
Excuse me? Is that a joke? Or are you being serious?
Oh, I'll have to ask my rope later. He's probably tied up more entrepreneurs than I've ever heard of.
You're in danger.
I have to say, even though today was a rehearsal and there were some hiccups along the way, Miss Odette's performance was one of the best I've ever seen, even compared to an actual show.
I couldn't agree more, especially considering the weight of the subject matter. It takes a truly seasoned professional to do justice to a theme like love and regret. Do you think we were coming on too strong? Odette's ignoring us again.
What about you? What did you think of today's performance?
I feel like visually we were not paying attention because they were showing us camera angles of other stuff that was happening, especially because the lights went out, but I don't know. Consider me a fan, Odette.
Oh my, that's very flattering of you. Thank you. I'll make sure to save a ticket for you when the show's performance ready.
Yay.
This doesn't seem like the time or place to bring up the subject of Lelek. I need a chance to speak with her in private.
So unfair. Talk about double standards.
And now it looks like I've been spotted.
Bro's jealous.
You know Mitya too?
No, I don't. I just have a feeling that he might be dangerous.
He might be dangerous with the cutest smile and the peace sign in the back. Alright. We'll talk to him next since you were staring at them.
This is highly irregular. A delay of over an hour during an operation like this theoretically warrants a Harbinger-level response. I wonder what the issue is. The storm, or something else.
Hi, Radical. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. We're currently trapped in a snowstorm with all these people at the theater.
Sarge, the day you learn to let go and just enjoy moments like this is the day you'll finally understand the meaning of life. Ah, why, hello, ma'am. I believe you were the one sitting at a nearby table back at Podvorye Restaurant.
Yeah, I was the one eavesdropping.
Any friend of the theater's star performers is a friend of mine. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Mitya from the Energy Commission.
He's so friendly. You know, he did know. He left the message. And he recognizes immediately, and he's not upset.
Greetings. Major Valeri, head of the Special Assignments Battalion. Armory Palace Royal Grenadier Guards, 1st Regiment.
You better type exactly. He likes people eavesdrop. Actually, no. Anyway, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just because he knew that we knew Vodianitsa.
I am here to ensure Mr. Mitya's personal safety. Please let me know if I can be of any assistance.
I'm the Traveler.
Miss Traveler, I cannot help but notice that Miss Odette is stealing glances at me. Any idea what that could be about?
So I did talk to her. We shouldn't tell him that. She's like, he's dangerous.
I've racked my brains, but I can't think of anything I might have done to offend her. Perhaps she noticed me spacing out during her performance.
No idea.
So, Mr. Mitya, is your work related to Project Stuja?
We're coming out swinging, huh?
Yes, that's right. The higher-ups in the Fatui transferred me from the Energy Commission to the Armory Palace because they wanted me to... Really? I can't even talk about that? Pretty sure it counts as part of my private life. All right, I won't say anything. Sorry, Traveler. As you can see, I'm afraid this pleasant chat will have to end here.
So I think his hand isn't even his. It's just there to keep him in check, right? Because he wants to talk, but the hand is like, no. Among Us, yes. There's an imposter among us. No, the guy out here was acting real shady, saying he was gonna tie up one of the rich guys, the Chuganov, the guy that he was talking to. Anyways. He might try to steal money.
I don't think it's ever been this lively backstage before. I didn't know you were coming today.
Hello.
Hey, have you seen Chuganov? I heard he was coming today. Have you spoken to him at all?
Not really.
I'm with you. This could be just the chance we need.
Yeah, I gotta figure out a way to coax some more intel out of him. I want to know why he suddenly changed his stance on Project Stuja. What exactly happened before the most recent Vetcha vote?
For the Rokad, or just out of personal interest?
Shh! There are other people around. Don't say the R word.
They're 100% just been giving him that scarf, apparently. Yeah. Time flies as people make lighthearted conversation and gradually get to know each other. It's going too fast. Actually, here was a drop in points for the story to me. Why? Where? Maybe I'll find out if I keep going. The whole gang's here.
No change from this afternoon. Heavy snow with no sign of slowing down.
May I have your attention, please? The storm is unlikely to stop tonight, and it'll be even more dangerous outside at night than it was during the day.
Genshin characters dropping.
We at the theater owe everyone here a duty of care. Therefore, we strongly suggest that you stay on site overnight and avoid going outside unless absolutely necessary.
This guy looks like he's ready to drum someone.
In a few short moments, we'll give you a tour of the theater's various quarters. You can choose to sleep in the VIP room, the office, or backstage. Or on the stage if you'd prefer. We won't mind.
I'll pass on sleeping on the stage. What if the snow is stopped by tomorrow morning? The early birds in the audience might think we're part of some experimental new show.
A drama about sleeping? That could be fun. Maybe we could come up with a title for the production.
Sleeping Beauty. The Slumbering Heavenly Principles feels more on brand for the game.
What? Gotta admit, I didn't get that one.
What?
Anyone who doesn't wish to sleep on the stage, please follow me. I'll show you to the rooms.
They've gotta have resting
I'll
rooms.
call it
I
a
guess that's
night.
where they get ready.
Though, I feel like I won't sleep very well without Paimon here.
We need our Paimon.
I'm sure she'll be worried that I haven't made it back yet. But as long as she looks out the window, she'll probably realize what's holding me up. I wonder if she's feeling any better yet? At least she hasn't been getting any worse. Still, I should try and get back first thing tomorrow morning.
No loading screen. Well, something's not right. We're dreaming? Mayhaps?
Ah, finally. Welcome back to the world of the living, lazy bones. I
What?
was about to wake you. The black mist is almost on us.
What black mist?
Still waking up, huh? You know, the black mist. It's been chasing us from below ever since we were born. You're just dozy. There's no way you've forgotten. Come on, let's keep heading up. Onwards and upwards is the only way to survive. Don't listen to a word those black mist cultists say.
Here we go again. That endless march toward survival.
What's going on? That black mist down there is creeping me out. And it's rising. Guess I should head upwards and get away from it.
The black mist cultists believe that being swallowed by the black mist leads to everlasting peace. But if you ask me, they're just lying to themselves. We're the only heretics left. The only ones who refuse to give in. We have to keep going.
But how do you actually know that they're wrong?
Dangerous question there, Torgov. The moment your faith wavers, you start a chain reaction that ends in the collapse of your will. Put the question out of your mind. Stay strong and believe that the black mist means certain death.
Okay, but it's not my mind that's the problem. My body's about to give up on me. It's already starting to falter.
Adventures of that. Maybe. I kind of wanted to see what would happen if I jump in, but I guess I got that question answered when they just sent me back to the very beginning. Yeah, because the thing caught up to me. Okay. I really wanted to jump though. Alright, up we go, up we go. We gotta catch up. All these random paintings. Burning. We're in a dream. Or something.
I can't do this anymore. I've had enough of being forever on the run. What's the point of it all?
Is this supposed to be an allegory of life or something?
All this will pass eventually, I promise. Keep fighting. It will be worth it.
You accuse the Black Mist cultists of being liars. But you're lying too. There is no end to this path. It keeps going up forever. There was never any hope to begin with.
The cult of the Black Mist has poisoned your mind, Sobolova. Are you thinking of giving up as well?
I am. I think I'll take my chances with the Black Mist over this perpetual torture.
As much as I detest the Black Mist cultists, I'm just too weary.
Then I bid you both farewell. Let me put my personal opinions aside for a moment and say, I hope that you both find peace within the Black Mist.
So we're just gonna give up on them?
Fate always appears so impossibly complicated. But at moments like this, its raw simplicity is laid bare. Their fate was sealed from the instant they entertained doubt. From then on, the outcome was both inevitable and irreversible. Let's go. Torgov and Sobolova are gone. I never thought the day would come when even they would be swallowed by the black mist. It's just you and me now.
Is it just me, or has the black mist stopped moving?
Yes, it looks like it's satisfied. For now.
So it slows down when it consumes people?
This happens from time to time, but it won't be long before the black mist starts chasing survivors once again. No one knows how to stop its advance for good.
Well, we should make the most of the precious moments of rest that those two bought for us.
Huh?
Are you really that sleepy, traveler?
Are we gonna wake up now? For realsies? Yeah.
Help! Somebody, come quick!
What is it, Chuganov? What's wrong? Huh?
Is it morning already? What's all the commotion? Sounds like it's coming from next door. I should check and see what's going on.
And it wasn't the guy who was making jokes about tying people.
Don't look, Miss Tonya. Stay here.
No, not me, the guy.
Okay.
Oh, is this they opened the door gently moment?
What happened to them?
Both of them. Two people are lying down in the room, completely still, as if they're still asleep. But your gut tells you that they're not sleeping. Somehow you can sense it in your bones. This is what death looks like.
These two people have passed away. And the strange thing is,
From the dream.
somehow, I knew this was going to happen. I knew that they would be the ones to die.
We gotta wake up before our dream concludes.
Have I seen this moment before? Or did I have some kind of premonition? I can't remember what it was.
Let me take a look. No vital signs in either of them. They're dead.
Okay, but are they her, or like, what's up?
The cause of death, however, remains unclear. No wounds on the bodies, no signs of a struggle, and no skin discoloration caused by the buildup of toxins.
But just last night, they were chatting and joking away. This is so sudden.
Could they have had pre-existing medical conditions? Even then, the odds of them both dying of sudden complications on the same night are extremely low.
It's hard to believe that they died of natural causes, nor does this appear to be a suicide.
Are you suggesting they were murdered?
Who was the first to discover the bodies?
It was me. But these deaths have nothing to do with me, officer. I got up early because I wanted to see if the snow had stopped. Then I noticed that the door to this room was open, and it looked like there was a man and woman inside. I just went over to see what was going on. I had no idea they were...
I can corroborate this. I was doing my morning exercises near the stage. When I saw Mr. Chuganov heading this way, I followed him. I can also confirm that I didn't see a single person approach that room before him.
The snowstorm was raging all night, and it's still going now. There's no way someone could have come in from outside, correct?
You mean an intruder? No, not possible. I slept by the door last night as a precaution. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed if anyone had tried to open it.
Everyone, split into pairs and search the theater for anyone in hiding, or any signs of suspicious activity. I'll follow up with a full search of my own shortly. Go. There is no time to waste.
Well, we gotta stay with Tonya, right? You pair up with Tonya, yeah. After a thorough search, you're satisfied that no one else from outside the group is in the theater, and everything is exactly as it was left last night.
Nothing on your end either?
Backstage is clear. No signs of suspicious activity.
We checked the basement. Also clear. I don't think there's anywhere here that a living person could hide.
I didn't find anything either.
Are we certain that the theater doesn't have a back door? Or any tunnel or passageway wide enough for a person to fit through?
No, there's nothing like that. If people were sneaking in through some secret tunnel to avoid buying a ticket, we'd have sealed it off ages ago. I also checked the windows. All of them are locked from the inside, and there's no sign of anyone entering or leaving.
It sounds like we can safely rule out the intruder theory. If anyone came in during the night in this weather, there'd be no way for them to avoid leaving footprints or water stains.
This can only mean one thing. It's like one of those murder mysteries you see in novels and plays, isn't it? The ones where the killer is one of us.
We're playing Among Us.
We can't quite jump to that conclusion just yet.
Well, it feels more like werewolf since, you know, everyone went to sleep and that's when it happened.
Could he be right? It's hard to imagine something like that happening in real life. Set in a theater during a snowstorm, a murder takes place and the killer is among us.
Among Us.
Such a classic trope that it seems unbelievable.
Looking at who the killer targeted and the clean entry and exit, it all adds up. I know what this is. It's obvious now that I think about it.
What is? What have you figured out?
Both victims were wealthy, well-known local merchants. And the door was deliberately left open so I would discover the bodies and witness the crime scene first thing in the morning.
He's gonna accuse the rope guy or whatever.
Such ruthless methods. This was your doing, wasn't it, Lelik?
Never mind.
Lelik?
You mean Lelik is among us? And he's the killer?
Lelik. I know this code name. Member of the Rokot, anti-Project Stuja. Always works alone. I've read the case files at the Armory Palace.
So theoretically, because we're part of the... Actually, he wouldn't know who's part of the club.
Walk me through your reasoning, Mr. Chuganov. What do you know about Lelik?
What now, huh? What now, Lelik? What more do you want from me? I already voted against Project Stuja at the Snezhnograd Vecha.
Or maybe he's just going crazy.
You snuck into my house the other day while I was asleep. Left a threatening letter. And I did all that you asked. But Project Stuja cannot be so easily shaken. Not with the rooster in charge.
So he really was threatened by Lelik. That makes sense.
And now you're resorting to murder to threaten me. Isn't that right? I knew it. The Rokot despises the rich. The lives of the wealthy are but refuse in your eyes. Show yourself! Which one of you is Lelik, Tell me! I'll do whatever you want! Just stop playing these mind games!
Was this really Lelik's doing? Would Odette really do something like this?
We don't know if it's her.
If Odette really is Lelik, this seems out of character. But then again, how well do I really know her? I'm probably the only one here with a compelling theory about Lelik's true identity. But if I reveal it now, I'll be putting Odette in the line of fire. What should I do?
I don't think it's likely that Lelik killed anyone. At least from the stories I've heard. He's never killed anyone before. And his name has never come up in connection with any murder cases. Besides, even if Lelik did want to threaten you, why resort to such an extreme and roundabout method? It's not his style at all.
Vodianitsa doesn't know that Lelik might be Odette, but her assessment is pretty much identical to mine.
Miss Vodianitsa, why do you suddenly feel the need to speak in Lelik's defense?
Yeah, it's actually Among Us. Yeah.
Defense? Oh, no, it's just... I'm worried that we're jumping to conclusions here, so I wanted to share my point of view. Also, I don't think the Rokot is as bad as you're making it out to be.
Well, if you think I'm so wrong, what's your theory then, Why don't you tell us who the killer is?
The case is still evolving, Mr. Chuganov. Please do not prevent others from expressing their opinions so early on in the discussion.
Even so, there's no denying that the recent threat received by Mr. Chuganov may well be an important clue.
So there's still a good chance that Lelik is right here among us.
Among Us.
I can't do this anymore. I don't care if it's still snowing outside. I have to get out of here.
I literally went and played these games before, and they tarnished some friendship. Oh.
Whoa, take a beat. We all know it's far too dangerous out there. Even the soldiers couldn't get to us. Go out that door, and you might not live to tell the tale. And whoever this Lelik is, they're surely not going to murder anyone in broad daylight. Be sensible, my man. You're safer inside.
You might not live to tell the tale. One of us went out. Well, two of them. One returned, one didn't.
As much as I regret having to say this, I'd like everyone to cooperate and refrain from exiting the premises until further notice.
We're gonna have to stay grouped up or something.
Because as things stand, every one of us is now a suspect. Unless anyone has further information to share, let's adjourn for now. Feel free to keep searching for clues, but make sure you don't go off alone.
Where's Tonya? Ah, Tonya's with... Are we not gonna talk to the gang?
You seem to be very comfortable taking charge, Major. You took the reins as soon as things went south.
I simply made an executive decision that someone needed to take control of the situation on the military's behalf. Does this offend you?
No, quite the opposite. We feel much safer for it. By the way, what does Major mean exactly? Is it a pretty high rank?
Open your quest screen. Actually, while I check this, I can run the ads. Okay. Check the image. Oh. Deceased during the night. Deceased during the night. Oh, I thought they were gonna say alive or something. Okay. But what do you mean by examine? Like read the— I already read all the pages. And there's still some that have question marks, right? Oh, wait, his information was filled. An independent mercenary unaffiliated with any mercenary organization. Flexible in the jobs he takes. He often works for Snezhnayan nobles. Outgoing and humorous, he has endless supplies of mercenary jokes. Okay, we read yours. We had read yours. I think the two that passed away, we didn't see their information. A wealthy businesswoman who began her career selling fashionable cold weather clothing. Later, she married into a prominent family to expand her business. Nowadays, however, it seems that her business has instead been absorbed by that family. A wealthy businessman who made his fortune in the energy industry with support from the Northland Bank. His business grew larger and larger. At some point, however, it began to feel as though the Northland Bank had become one truly calling the shots. But there was still the guy that went outside. No? Did he not participate in the picture? Anyways, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, I should have had that on, but I guess it doesn't matter if we're stuck in this quest anyways. Okay. In any case, let us listen into these before we go to the main part of the quest.
I still find it hard to believe there's a murderer among us. Just last night, I imagined we were like classmates out on a hiking trip. There's no guarantee that you can trust your classmates. Especially not when you're locked up together.
Well, don't scare her.
Why did they do this? Was it for money? Even then, they could have just kidnapped the people. They didn't have to die.
The guy that went out was guarding the front, I think. No. There's a guy who was like, guys, I'm gonna go get blankets. He went out. He never returned. Then after that, Alosha said that he was gonna go outside to take a quick look around, and then he came back and he said that the storm was really bad, that the storm felt alive, and then that was it. But the other guy never returned. So we just assumed that he's gone. But also, because he was part of he was here, I would have thought that he would have been in the image, you know? But he was not in the image. I guess he wasn't important enough to put in the picture with us. And then I remember some of the NPCs were like, oh, Yeah, he left to get the milk and he never came back. And they're like, the NPCs were like, how dare him? How dare he not bring back the milk? Alright, in any case, lock in.
You're right. That was my bad. It was a knee-jerk reaction. I didn't think it through. Luckily, no one suspected my identity.
Hello.
Oh, phew. It's just you. I thought someone was eavesdropping.
She's so cute.
Since Vodianitsa and I were on the same page earlier, I think I should share my thoughts with the Rokot members first.
You tell Vodianitsa and Alosha about Child's Intel and Lelek and your views on the current situation.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you serious? I don't know if this counts as gossip, but it's definitely on track to be the juiciest this whole year. Odette? Really?
Well, we don't know for sure.
Oh god, how dumb does this make me look? Lelek has been right under my nose this whole time, and I didn't notice a thing.
It's just a theory.
Actually, it's exactly what you'd expect. Sometimes, hiding in plain sight is the best strategy.
And now that you mention it, the more I think about it, the more sense it seems to make. It all adds up. What are we up to now? 1, 2, 3, 4...
What are you counting?
Odette's identities. She's my coworker, specifically a ballerina, and also a Fatous, a member of the Rokot. Now, Lelek.
Hi, PP. Welcome back. Not the... Anyways, onwards.
It must be so exhausting. I just want to give her a hug. I guess since I've always known her as a member of the Fatui, it never even crossed my mind that she could be involved with the Rokot, let alone be Lelek. I don't understand. If she's with the Fatui, what reason could she have for being so opposed to Project Stusha?
That's true. I am doing pretty good. How are you? Relatable. Okay.
Probably best if you ask her that in person.
Well, since you waited until now to bring this up instead of announcing it to everyone earlier, does that mean we're all on the same page here?
Wait, actually, hold on. Rewind. Because right now, the person accused of being the murderer is Lelek. But then she also seems happy that it's Odette. Well, I mean, she was also saying that I guess it couldn't be Lelek because that's not their style, blah, blah, blah. But she wants to give her a hug, but we don't even know for sure. We need to investigate more. She doesn't seem like the type to kill innocent people.
Yeah. Lelek may not follow orders from the Rokot leadership, but as far as I'm concerned, she's never crossed the line. If anything, her actions benefit the poor. We need to confront her face to face.
Do you think she'd really admit to being Lelek?
No.
I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. For now, we'll work on the assumption that she didn't kill anyone, and see how much she's willing to tell us.
Okay.
Now's her chance. Odette's alone. Let's go. Hey, Odette.
It's you. I'm just kidding.
What is it, you guys? Shh. Keep your voice down. We need to talk.
Okay, but also, if we're wrong, wouldn't that... Well, I guess it wouldn't blow our covers, because I guess it depends how we tackle this.
So, you're Lelek, aren't you?
Just straight up.
Alright, fine. You don't have to say anything or explain yourself. Just hear me out first. None of us believes you'd kill innocent people. Whoever murdered those 2 people last night, it wasn't you. The Traveler was the first to figure out your identity, but she kept quiet during the discussion just now.
We've never got it confirmed.
Still, it's clear where the group consensus is heading. Everyone believes Lelek is the culprit. If your identity is exposed, you'll be in a really bad spot.
She looks annoyed. Or maybe she's disagreeing.
We're your colleagues, and we know
Okay.
what kind of person
Stop.
you are. I don't want anything bad to happen to you.
Colleagues? Well, now they're blowing their cover. They could have just left it at everything else. Well, now they're like confirming to Odette that they're part of the Rokot, which is a bad idea if she's not Lilac because she's part of the Fatui. Anyways. Oh, it wasn't Odette, and I was a fan of her too. I'm disappointed. Well, I don't know. I just don't think it is her. I feel like it's too obvious to be her. Almost like it's a red herring or something, you know? But anyway, it's good to hear that you're doing well.
So, can you clue us in? Tell us everything. The more we know, the more easily we'll be able to cover for you.
Time for the grand reveal.
Alright.
Alright!
Yes, I'm Lilac. And no, I'm not the
Damn,
murderer.
I thought it was too obvious.
And thanks, but I don't need you to cover for me. Actually, I'm planning to reveal my identity.
It was too obvious. I was hoping it wouldn't be her.
Huh? You're gonna reveal that you're Lilac? Here?
That's right. I'll admit I was surprised at first when Chuganov guessed that I was here. It was just a lucky guess, but it caught me off guard. But after taking some time to assess the situation and confirm where everyone stands, I don't believe I have anything to worry about.
Are you sure you don't need a second opinion? Given the circumstances.
But then also, why would she threaten people?
Mr. Valeri!
It's definitely true enough. I don't trust anyone with that name. Yeah. It's the sentient storm that came in and it's taking people. I don't know.
What?
What do you mean, what? Oh, right, to get the meeting. Valerie gets everyone to reconvene. Odette gets straight to the point and announces that she is Lilac.
So... Odette is Lilac?
I don't know what game you're playing, but you've got a lot of nerve.
It is I, the one who was threatening. That must be crazy for him to hear.
It's just one identity. So what if it's exposed? I can disappear and adopt a new identity anytime I please.
I have zero context here. I've never played Genshin, so who was murdered? If I can pull up the image, I can show you the 2 people that died. But there was more people. 2 have, well, 1 has disappeared. He went out into storm, never came back. 2 were found dead in the morning. And everyone else is trying to figure out who was the murderer. Because we confirmed that it wasn't anything from outside that came in because all the doors were locked, windows were locked. There's no place for an additional person to hide, blah, 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 blah. So chances are, one of them is a murderer. The murderer is among us.
I made my peace with this when I chose to become Lilac. But more importantly, I promise I am not the murderer. Which means that someone else is. So, if anyone still insists that I did this, you'd best produce the evidence now.
Oh my god, no, not again. Yes.
Otherwise, I suggest that you bite your tongue. Because if you really believe I killed 2 people without making a sound or leaving a trace, pointing fingers at me would surely only make you my next target.
What?
Is this really the truth, Miss
Don't
Odette?
threaten people.
That's confidence, all right. I believe you.
A real no-nonsense attitude. I can see why Marionette said that she's on track to inherit the title of the Fair Lady.
Are you seriously buying this? Hey, officer! She just admitted to being Lilac. Aren't you going to do something about this?
I do have one question, Miss Odette. Why have you chosen this moment to come forward and reveal your identity?
If I didn't say anything, everyone would be focusing all their efforts on finding Lilac.
True.
And that is exactly what the real culprit wants. I don't want to be the scapegoat who lets the murderer get away with this crime.
Despite all the accusations, she made the smart choice. A remarkable display of rational thinking under pressure. Clearly, Odette's talent extends far beyond the art of dance.
I feel like it being one of the NPCs is obvious, but I doubt they would make playable characters a murderer. There's playable characters that have murdered. You know? Though I guess they never showed us on screen, like, super graphically or anything. But yeah. But it'll go if they did that. No, I mean, I guess what do you call it, a murder? Because, I mean, technically there's been characters that have killed in the past. But, anyways, I don't know what would be the case here. There are currently, of this group, alive, 3 NPCs, 2 playable characters, and 3 upcoming playable characters plus ourselves. So I guess we'll see.
She thought so far ahead. Ugh, why do I always feel like I'm one step behind her in everything?
You've convinced me. Dealing with the murder case remains the top priority right now. Let's put the name Lelik and all related incidents aside until further notice. Nevertheless, the group still considers you the prime suspect. I assume you have no quarrel with that, Miss Odette?
I understand. You're welcome to keep an eye on me around the clock. I have no objections.
Mr. Chuganov?
For my wife and daughter's sake, I'll let you off the hook for now. But don't think you're forgiven for breaking into my house and threatening me. Just wait till we get out of here, Lelik. We'll settle the score then.
Could never be part of the main plot, though, would it? Like, Nature's High Seller and Hunters are mess benders, and we haven't seen them do that to anyone in the main story directly. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much exactly the same in Genshin. Alright. Everyone go to sleep.
Good work, Lelik guard team. And Lelik too.
Never mind.
Here, have some hot water.
We're all guarding her.
Turns out Valeri knew about my exploits, so now I've been told I have to guard Lelik with him.
He heard about all of our feats throughout the other nations.
Shouldn't you be facing my way if you're guarding me? At the moment, it looks more like you're my bodyguards.
If the true culprit is indeed still at large, as you have claimed, we must keep our guard up against them also.
Don't worry, Tonya. We'll get through this.
Oh, don't do anything to Tonya.
Once the snow stops, the officials will step in. The investigation will get easier, and then we'll be safe.
But once the snow stops, won't everyone just leave?
You're gonna miss us, huh? Well, some of us work at the theater, so we'll still be here. I'll even give you a special backstage pass.
That's what he asked you somewhere I can see it now. What gave it away? It's in those eyes. The eyes?
Really, Miss Vodyanitsa? That's awesome! You've made a fan for life.
Aw, you're so cute, Tonya.
She's so cute. How can it be her?
All right, let's swear to it. I promise to give you the pass, and you promise to never change your mind about being my fan.
She said it one eye. That's us.
Promise.
Don't indulge her, Tonya. You don't have to swear an oath over things like that.
Bro over here is covering both eyes, so I'm just kidding.
You really do get
She's also
carried
covering
away
one eye.
sometimes, don't you, Miss Vodyanitsa?
Hey, mind your own business.
A free concert?
Don't be nervous, Miss Waterimp. Everyone's here. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Excuse me? Do I look nervous? Don't be ridiculous.
No. You sound nervous, lass.
Oh. Wait, but how... Okay, plenty of people know that I'm a water imp, but still... How come you understand our primary mode of expression?
Primary mode of expression. I've not come across that concept before. Do enlighten me, Vodyanitsa.
Just I don't know where everyone's cards go. We'll see.
Well, it's just... We water imps tend to communicate our emotions to each other by singing, rather than facial expressions. The emotions we convey through song take precedence over our facial expressions. So, we think of it as our primary mode of expression.
I'm impressed, Shram. I didn't take you for a man of culture, but you're clearly rather learned.
It's not about being cultured or not. The thing is, This mode of expression can usually only be understood by other water imps. It's not a simple case of a song sounding happy or sad. And yet, you're clearly human, Mr. Shram.
It's really not the big deal you're making it out to be. I think I just have a knack for it. Plus, I have a very close friend who's a water imp. A delightful lady. But keep that a secret. Anyway, we spent so much time together that before I knew it, I noticed I could understand her expressions.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Still, the fact that you have a water imp friend is even more surprising. I'd better watch what I'm singing when I'm around you from now on.
Hey, what are you implying? You're not secretly insulting the audience in your songs, are you?
Heavens, why would I do a thing like that?
It's getting late. We should discuss our sleeping arrangements for tonight. To guard against the killer, someone needs to keep watch.
I suggest that we don't sleep in separate quarters tonight. It will be safer if we all stay together.
As long as someone keeps an eye on Lelik, I'm quite sure we won't have any trouble.
Are you saying that you wish to bet your life on Miss Odette being the killer?
Nonsense. Of course not.
Then I propose the following arrangement for tonight. The Traveler, Odette, and I will form the Night Watch. We'll sleep in shifts, but 2 of us must be awake at any given time.
But yeah, that sounds reasonable. Sure.
An excellent idea. This allows us to handle the Night Watch while also keeping an eye on Lelik. Meanwhile, the rule of taking shifts in pairs resolves the other issue. Namely that we can't necessarily trust the Traveler or Valeri either.
Whoa. But I've saved the world multiple times today. Where are we gonna go eat something? Okay.
I expect that plan took you quite some time to come up with, didn't it?
Actually, our field combat manual outlines a similar approach. Although the scenario there involves guarding prisoners overnight during field operations.
Huh. Very by the book.
That being said, I must clarify that I harbor no disrespect towards you personally, Miss Odette. In fact, Lelik's numerous covert operations make fine textbook examples for military agents.
I care less about respect and more about the fact that you just robbed me of 2/3 of my sleep tonight. I'm calling dibs on being the first to rest. Good night.
Okay. She shouldn't go alone, though. As night falls, you and Valeri take the first watch together. Everyone is sleeping on the stage, making for a scene right out of absurdist theater. Eventually, the time comes for the first shift change.
It's almost time. We should wake Odette. How are you faring?
You get some sleep. I'll go after you.
Oh, not going to argue with that. I'll take a quick nap. If you start to feel sleepy, wake me up anytime.
Yes, sir.
It's finally time for Odette and I to share the night watch. I should wake her up.
Shouldn't he wait to see us wake her up? Because what if we just don't... What if we were the murderer and we just didn't listen, you know?
I came here to get information from her in the first place.
He's too trusting.
Maybe I should think about what questions I want to ask before she wakes up.
How long are you gonna keep staring at me?
You're awake.
Couldn't sleep. My mind's been running haywire. Plus, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about.
You too.
I had a hunch that you wanted a conversation too. Let's take this chance to clear the air, shall we? I just had a simple question for you, really. It's, Rosaline. In her final moments, did she have any last words or anything?
She was threatening the Raiden Shogun, from what I recall, saying that, she's representing Snezhnaya, that this can't happen to her, that if something does happen to her, that the Futui were gonna come. Something along those lines, is from what I remember. But nothing like a message for anyone. It all happened so fast.
I see. Well, that was all. I have no other questions.
Do you miss her?
No. She was utterly ruthless in pursuing her goals. That kind of person should be hard to miss. And yet, Even though I never approved of her methods, and she was an abrasive person, the fact remains that I am indebted to her.
I heard a little about that from Sandrone.
Oh, she told you. I guess that makes sense. I think she and Rosaline were on pretty good terms.
Yeah, they had tea parties. Still, she didn't know the full details.
Yes. Rosaline wasn't the kind to gossip about this sort of thing. Not that it's any huge secret to me, though. When I was a child, I had to join the Fatui for the sake of my mother and me. I trained under Rosaline. It was extremely grueling, and it didn't exactly come naturally to me. All I could do was try to ignore the biting cold and practice, practice, practice. I was a newcomer who'd managed to make a good first impression on a harbinger. There was pressure to live up to her expectations, to be worthy of the fair lady's reputation. Every day was a struggle against the cold, pain, and fatigue. And most nights, I struggled to fall asleep. After enduring all that, I've become almost immune to the sensation of pain. I suppose that was the cost of survival. Surely, any child who had to experience that would grow to hate her lot in life, don't you think?
You really paid an enormous price.
So, I put an equal amount of effort into my ballet.
Why is he sleeping like that?
Because in my young mind, that was the only way to defy my fate. It was my way of telling her, the Fatui's demands and your expectations of me are not what I wish for. One day, I will leave.
He's contemplating, or he's overhearing us. The meaning of life. Oh.
I think she probably blamed my poor performance in training on my passion for ballet. She knew my heart wasn't in it. One time, when I was secretly practicing a dance at night, she suddenly showed up. I knew she was there to catch me red-handed. I told her, you don't deserve to watch the dance I learned from my mother.
Oh. Also, I'm noticing that one of her eyes, well, maybe it's the lighting, seem more pink than the other.
She looked stunned. I guess she was surprised that I lashed out first, before she had the chance. But strangely enough, on that occasion, she wasn't fierce with me like she was during training.
I know, it's the
Instead,
same.
she fell silent for a moment, and then left. After that, she never interfered with my dancing or asked me how it was going. She never came to watch me dance again either.
She was a
Not
very
even
proud
once.
person. Oh, whoops. I didn't let her finish.
She was. But even now, whenever I take out this core Ignis, I can't help but think of that night. Of the look on her face.
So, this was a gift from her?
Sort of. Although gift might be too kind a term. This is her flame sealed within ice. A symbol of her favor, yes, but also her way of keeping an eye on people. She knew the location of every piece of core Ignis. If any recipient started acting suspiciously, she'd be on to them immediately. Trust her to make even a mark of approval feel suffocating. So, when news of Rosaline's death reached Snezhnaya, many people immediately crushed their core Ignis. It gave them a profound sense of relief, like they'd broken free from her shackles. But I kept mine. With my sensitivity to pain being as dull as it is, the warmth from this core Ignis is one of the few things I can still feel clearly. I still wonder, did she really come to stop me that night? I wasn't sure, but I was scared, so I said some really awful things. I guess she didn't leave anything behind. Not that I expected her to. It's fine. It's just a bit of a shame that we couldn't settle our differences before the end.
Wait, but Sandrone told me you two had settled things.
She did. Are you sure she was talking about this event?
She said that Arlecchino gave Rosalind some advice, and that Rosalind went to see you.
No, she didn't. I didn't even find out that she'd gone to Mondstadt until a while after she'd left.
Oh.
Wait. In that case...
I think you should go see the nave.
Okay. I will. Thanks for letting me know.
There's something I'm trying to figure out. I'm beginning to suspect that Paimon's mystery illness is being caused by the energy research behind Project Stuja.
Yeah.
Paimon's very important to me, so I have to get to the bottom of this. I figured that since you're Lelek, you might know something about all this.
The ultimate goal of this
All in front of
energy
this guy.
experiment is to create a weapon for the final battle. The weapon's construction was completed in Nodcry. Now, all that remains is to arm it with a sufficiently powerful energy.
So that's what they were doing at the Experimental Design Bureau.
Yes. The weapon's development and all the related experiments are overseen by Lord Piero, the Jester, and the lab is located deep within the Armory Palace. I'm not sure why this experiment would be making Paimon feel unwell, though. The best way to get to the bottom of it would be to go there in person. Once we get out of here, I'll help you apply for an entry permit.
Are you sure?
And I'm hardly the organization's proudest member, as you know. You answered my question about Rosaline. I want to do you a favor in return. It's that simple.
Huh? What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
You two seem to be hitting it off.
Okay. Stay calm, just act normal.
I thought you were sleeping.
Of course I was. In the military, one learns to fall asleep quickly, even in the most inhospitable environments. It's vital to staying alert and energized. Why? Is something wrong?
No, nothing.
Even if he was awake, he can't have overheard us, right?
Well, thank you both for keeping watch. Traveler, I'll take over for now. It's your turn to get some sleep.
Sure. This is our second night here, but at least I found out a little more about Paimon's condition. I hope she's been sleeping well the past couple of days.
Well, I guess we're gonna find out who passed away through our dreams, right?
Why do I feel like I'm being watched?
Okay.
Seriously? Is this payback for when I stared at her earlier? But I thought she was asleep. Never mind. I'd better try and get some sleep myself.
Oh, yep. It's time to dream. What's gonna happen next?
Hey.
Oh, they're
what are
the
you
next
spacing out
two,
for?
not the
Are
employees.
you reaching your limit too?
Where are we?
How long have we been walking for? Do you remember?
Time's lost all meaning. Ever since we noticed that thing above our heads. What was it called again?
A star key? Or key star? Anyway, the person who named it was swallowed by the black mist.
Whatever it's called, ever since we noticed it, we've been walking up and up, hoping that as long as we reach it, we can find a way out of this place. But it seems like no matter how far we walk, we never get any closer.
Well, we've come this far. You never know. Maybe we're almost there? Come on, enough moping. Let's go. The black mist is catching up.
I wonder why Mitya was with us the first time, but he kept going, unlike the other two who stayed behind. Which, I guess if these guys keep going, they'll stay alive, otherwise...
Here comes another. Monsters! Watch out!
Otherwise, if they stop, they're gonna die.
I've lost count of how many times we run into them. Careful!
Can y'all help out? Thank you.
Cryostorm!
I'm back! That's it!
Well, that's not good. Oh.
Get ready!
Okay. Come on, guys. Why are you running away? Okay. Oh, yeah, the storm is coming.
Alright, here comes another one.
Monsters ahead of us. The black mist behind us. It feels like there's no escape.
Should've run faster.
Oh, it's like standing on blades or something. Oh, can I knock you off? Goodbye. Okay. Don't stop walking.
Are you hurt, Coolish?
No. I'm fine.
No.
It's just... Suddenly I don't want to walk any further.
Why?
I get you. In fact, I reached my limit a long time ago. Sometimes it feels like there's hope where there shouldn't be.
Yeah. The hope that the star gives us is the only thing keeping us going. But I'm not sure it's real at all. It may just be a collective illusion. Otherwise, why would it always be out of reach?
Are you really gonna give up like this?
We know you mean well, but you're only saying that to try and encourage us to keep going, aren't you?
Well, yeah, because otherwise it's, well, as far as we know, death.
Thank you, friend. But enough is enough. Please don't give me any more false hope. Hope is poison in this place. You're going to continue, aren't you? I admire that. I've given up, but I wish you the best. May there come a day that you catch up to the star and leave this godforsaken place.
Oh. We're not that far.
It's not an illusion. We really are getting closer to the star.
What it?
Congratulations. You're the first person to make it here.
I actually made it. But how did you get here?
I'm the star's envoy. The black mist has stopped rising. Its hunger is satisfied for now, having devoured your two companions. This is a good opportunity. I'll let you get some rest before we continue.
Continue?
Hmm? What do you mean, leave? The star represents the starting point. It's the waypoint for the beginning. Congratulations on reaching the starting point. Once you are ready, we will head out and walk upwards. I will be right by your side the whole way.
After everything I went through to get here, this is just a starting point?
Huh? What's wrong? Hey, don't give up before the journey's even begun.
Time to wake up. So let me guess. Those two... Yeah.
Is that Vodyanitsa's voice? What happened?
Coolish, wake up! Please wake up!
A drama about sleeping, which began as a joke the other day, is now playing out on the stage. No one counted on it being a tragedy. Everyone is gathered around the two sleepers in the center of the stage. Without even inspecting the scene, you already know what has happened, as if someone has told you in advance. Coolish, a staff member. We already read this, but deceased during the night. And Rampana, also deceased.
The situation is identical to that of the 2 casualties yesterday. We cannot ascertain the cause of death.
At least there are some elements that we can rule out this time. They slept on the stage with everyone else, so I suppose the surrounding environment can't be a relevant variable.
Rampana. Coolish.
Weren't some of us keeping watch last night? 3 of us, in fact. How could you not notice something was wrong?
I'm as confused as you are. Certainly nothing unusual happened on my watch.
Likewise, and from what I've observed so far, both Miss Odette and the Traveler can be trusted.
No incidents during my watch either. I have no reason to suspect Valeria or Odette either.
To be honest, I didn't get a wink of sleep last night. I couldn't help but think I was the target, so I just laid there with my eyes closed. I heard the Traveler and Lelik chatting, but otherwise I don't recall hearing any commotion during the night.
Me too. I didn't want to wake everyone up, so I was concentrating hard, trying not to cough. I hardly slept at all. If anything had happened, I'm sure I would have noticed.
They're gonna be next, aren't they?
Then, what could possibly be causing this? Once was bad enough. I can't believe it happened again. I worked closely with Rampana and Coolish for so long. I never imagined that one day they'd... And on this stage of all places...
Vorianitsa. 4 victims in just 2 days, and we still don't have a single lead. I need to get to the bottom of this as soon as possible. And above all, keep Tonya safe. I'd never be able to look Child in the eye again otherwise.
Yep. We can't leave Tonya's side.
Still snowing?
Oh, there's the windows right there.
Yes, I just checked. Still no sign of anyone outside either.
He's the only one that's been going in and out.
So we only have ourselves to rely on.
If you ask me, this killer can clearly strike whenever they please. The Night Watch was a useless endeavor from the start. Lelik must be an expert in poisoning. Clearly she used some poison that can't be detected on the corpse.
Here we go again.
Why is Rook laughing?
Listen, I was already thinking to myself last night, was Lelik's reason for revealing her identity the real story? Well, now I have my answer. It most certainly was not. She's been playing us for fools. You get off on this, don't you? Revealing your identity, only to carry on with your killing spree?
That's a hideous thought. One that only a hideous mind like yours could dream up.
How dare you?
That's enough. Yesterday, you named Lelik as a suspect because the victims were both wealthy merchants. Lelik might have had a motive then, but today's victims were just ordinary people. Not to mention that they were colleagues of Odette and mine. What reason would she have to murder them? Let me guess. Just to scare you?
Who knows? Maybe you don't know her as well as you think. I implore you all to ask yourselves, how many people are there really in this world that have what it takes to kill another person? Not many, I'd wager. Lelik is well known to be a ruthless operator, and now she has revealed her identity. How could it be any more obvious?
Everything you've said so far is still just conjecture, which doesn't constitute a concrete lead. You need to back up your claims with some evidence.
How can you defend her, officer? What did she say to you while you were on Night Watch? Maybe I shouldn't be so surprised. You military types are always colluding with criminals to target the rich.
Okay. But the 2 that died last night weren't even the rich.
All so you can get your grubby paws on our hard-earned fortunes. Then tell us to fall in line. The Fatui, the Druzhna, and the Rokot. Thugs, the lot of you. Don't you dare.
Sir, but... You were the one who told us not to stop other people from expressing their opinions yesterday. 4 people have already died. Only yesterday I was chatting with Mr. Coolish. Then we woke up in the morning and he's... Turning against one another is the last thing we should be doing right now.
Tonya.
Little girl.
Even if Mr. Chuganov is a puffed-up, pig-headed windbag who doesn't have a clue what he's talking about,
Tell him.
he's still one of the victims here, isn't he?
Quite.
I had no intention of resorting to violence. But you're right, Miss Tonya. I ought not prevent him from speaking his mind. In any case, I believe Mr. Chuganov has calmed down a little now. We may resume our discussion.
I don't think there's any need for that. What is there to discuss? Nothing about this situation is normal.
Did you have an idea, Mitya? You're the brainiac here, right? Come on, clue us in.
I've been mulling something over. All the leads we have so far concern things from outside the theater. Miss Odette's alter ego, the threats Mr. Chuganov received.
Yeah.
But then there's the 2 double murder crime scenes themselves, which have given us absolutely nothing to go on whatsoever. That's highly unusual. Even with the most careful killers, there's always some evidence left behind.
So what are you suggesting?
I think this could be a supernatural event. It isn't characteristic of human-on-human homicide at all.
Big brain.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't you supposed to be a scientist? That doesn't sound like a conclusion someone like you is supposed to make.
I got into scientific research because of my insatiable curiosity. But if the present situation defies all known scientific explanations, I don't mind shifting my curiosity toward the paranormal instead.
Now that you mention it, I remember when I first came to the theater. I heard rumors about this place being haunted.
Haunted?
Yeah, I think I heard the same thing. But I mean, they're only rumors, right? We've worked here for years. Surely we would have noticed any spooky goings-on by now.
Well, this has taken an unexpected turn. A haunted theater? If Paimon were here, she'd probably be hiding behind me in fear right now.
I mean, either way, it's terrifying.
Why don't we take this opportunity to look for clues again with a more open mind? Maybe a different perspective will help us see something different.
Very well. Whether it's criminals or ghosts we're looking for, the same rules apply. Everyone needs to tread carefully. I'll move the bodies into the same room for now.
It's the same picture. Okay. Oh, my bad.
I need to think very hard about whether there's anything that ever needed hiding. After all these years, there must be some things even I've forgotten about.
Tonya, we gotta keep you safe for your brother.
Tonya? Did you find anything?
Not yet. Still looking. So... Are we supposed to be looking for something paranormal? I think I'd prefer teaming up with you than looking around on my own.
This looks like somebody's notebook. Shall we read it together?
Well, it doesn't look scary or anything, so I guess it should be fine. Alright, let's read it together.
You once told me I would understand someday, but even now I still don't. I don't believe anyone should be forced to abandon their homeland because of a change in power. You never considered the feelings of us water imp nobles. Every inch of this land reflects memories of my childhood. If I close my eyes, I can still hear everyone's song echoing everywhere. I will not forgive those who drive us. Who drove us away. And I miss you very much, Mother. I often find myself missing that dress with the tassels, the heavy bed curtains, and the first rays of sunlight that would stream into the manor each morning. But it's all right now. If I narrow my eyes just a little, The light seeping through the crack backstage feels just like the one in our manor. I know that life is gone forever, and I can miss it all I want, but I also feel that what I have here now is no less than what I lost. The fantastical sets designed by the prop master, the many fans who come all the way just to see me, and the quiet dancing girl who doesn't talk much. These are all mine. I won't lose any of it again. Never. Absolutely never. I've joined a rather remarkable organization, though I can't tell you its name. Hee. Whatever that great figure tends to do this time, there should always be someone looking out for the misfortunes of the ordinary people. That's what our organization exists for. Even now, I still don't understand her. Why is it that those in power always seem this way? They clearly have the ability to bring greater happiness. Some say she has her own difficulties, but what could possibly trouble someone so seemingly omnipotent? Never mind. I should just focus on what I can do. I suppose you'll hear about our organization sooner or later. Its name is... never mind. I'll leave it a mystery for now.
Huh. This has to be Vodyanitsa's writing, surely.
Yeah, I mean, it was also talking about the water imps.
Maybe it's a little rude for us to peek at this. I feel like I just read someone's secret diary by accident.
Now I feel a little guilty too.
It sounds like she's writing this for her parents, right? I don't understand. Why put this stuff in a notebook instead of mailing it in a letter?
Because her water imp parents belong to the aristocracy, who were driven out of Snezhnaya by the Tsaritsa long ago. And now they live somewhere new, where the postman can't get to.
Oh, hey, Vodyanitsa.
We're sorry. It's fine. My fault for not storing it properly. I can't leave things lying around and expect them to get ignored when everyone's scouring the place for clues. All right, give me my notebook back. I'll take over the investigation in this room.
My bad. Well, onwards. Hello.
Valeri, come take a look at this. You too, traveler.
Some sort of notebook. What is it for?
It's the on-duty logbook for the theater. Kulish was the main person to use it. He mostly used it to record any unusual incidents during a show, audience numbers, exit times, and so on.
I saw Kulish at the entrance before coming in.
Yes. He'd always have this logbook with him when he checked tickets at the entrance.
This should confirm a lot of key details about the recent show. So, you find anything unusual?
Yes. The number of people. I've checked and double-checked, but the numbers just don't match what's recorded in the logbook. Apparently, we have an extra person among us.
What?
Are we certain that logbook is accurate? Could someone have sneaked in without buying a ticket or something?
No.
Unlikely. Kulish took his duties very seriously. I've rarely seen any errors in his work. Not to mention that this was a dress rehearsal, meaning smaller audience numbers and tighter ticket restrictions than usual. Everything would have been well within his control.
We no longer have our tickets with us, do we? They got collected on entry. I assume there's no way we can check them again.
I mean, even if they were thrown away, they would be in the trash, no?
Unfortunately not. The theater recycles tickets. Once people are
Immediately?
in the door, they don't tend to leave until the show ends. So we collect the tickets at the point of entry.
Too bad Kulish is dead.
Still, I'm inclined to believe that this discrepancy in the head count is significant somehow.
Did an extra person just materialize out of thin air?
So there's an extra person among us. What? Oh, to the left. Wait, actually, could I still talk to them afterwards?
Did an extra person just...
Oh, that's okay. Welcome back here to to here among us. Yeah. Welcome back. There has been more deaths. And now we don't think it's a person. We think it's something supernatural. So we're investigating. Oh, what do they've got?
Ah, Traveler. Since you're here, come take a look at this.
Alosha found it. We're both curious to hear your perspective. It appears to be well, an investigation report. And the focus of the investigation was the rumors of haunting we heard about earlier.
Oh. This commission is clearly not as simple as previous cases, involving only folklore studies. It appears to be connected to something far more mysterious, an extinct civilization, the creations of ancient gods, or powers from beyond this world. The possibilities leave ample room for speculation. From now on, we should take this as a lesson. A simple surface does not imply that what lies beneath the shares and the same level of existence or nature. Ley lines themselves possess a powerful ability to either devour or guide souls. In most cases, once the soul and the body of the deceased are separated, the soul is drawn directly into the ley lines, leaving no room for lingering existence. However, evidence shows that the connection between the theater area and the ley lines have been obstructed, though only partially, not completely severed. Still, this has granted certain souls unwilling to reside in the ley lines an opportunity. If the resistance is strong enough, they may linger within the theater indefinitely. In theory, however, these souls within the theater are incapable of influencing the physical world. Only under extreme, rare circumstances can they produce phenomena observable to the human eye. Overall, they can be considered harmless. This assessment may be conveyed in advance to the theater's management to reassure them. But for me, the investigation does not end here. Uncovering the reason why the ley lines have been obstructed is the true focus of this inquiry. After consulting multiple sources, the most reliable hypothesis at present appears to be the existence of an angel civilization and its preliminary attempts at ley line renovation. There is too little information available here. I must return home as soon as possible. Well, we know about the angel civilizations. We actually have a character in our account that is an angel. But ley line renovation. Okay.
An investigation report, huh? Looks quite old. Huh. This person's name looks to be of Sumeru origin to me. Was the investigator from Sumeru?
The theater manager must have hired an investigator once specifically to look into this issue. But it doesn't look like anyone ever looked at the report.
Presumably, the manager wanted to know if the supposed haunting was dangerous, while also being fearful of word getting out in case it affected the theater's business.
When do you think Genshin's story gonna end? Like in 10.0 or further? So there was a video that came out before Genshin came out that listed out all the acts that were supposed to come out, you know. Starting with our starting nation, Mondstadt and Liyue, all the way to where we are now. And if that video still holds accurate after all these years, we should only have one more area after this one. Because the last, the second to last act is Snezhnaya, which is this one. And then after that is Conria, which should follow. So maybe, unless I try to extend it or throw other stuff before we get to Conria, who knows. But if it's still accurate, 8.0, I suppose.
Anyway, the bottom line is, the haunting is actually real after all. It's caused by an obstruction in the ley lines. Is there any chance this is the key to finally making some progress with the murder cases?
Maybe.
Ley line problems are pretty unexceptional to me by this point. And while it certainly offers an explanation for the ghosts, it's hard to imagine what connection it could have to these two murder cases.
Some of the language that appears at the very end of the report caught my eye. Angel civilization, ley line renovation?
Well, I was seeing some people theorize that Mitya has something to do with the angels because there's some patterns that you see on Seeley's and on Nicole that are present on him. But maybe not. If they give this game a proper conclusion, I'll try it then. Yeah. And then they'll release Genshin 2. I'm just kidding.
My area of research doesn't touch on any of that, so it's completely outside of my wheelhouse. Huh? A piece of paper just fell out from the report. It landed right by your feet.
Let's see. Death is near. Oh, okay. Thanks, game. It's pretty ominous, no matter how you look at it.
How unnerving. It was tucked inside the report, so it must be a note left by the author. Death is near. Is that supposed to be what's going on here? With us? In the theater?
Yeah.
But if so, how did the author foresee it? Could he predict the future somehow?
Maybe things are more complicated than we thought.
No, wait a second. If we take the report and the note at face value, they completely contradict one another. The report definitively concludes that the hauntings in the theater are harmless and cannot affect the real world. But the note seems to be warning of potential danger.
Have you had some Honkai Star Rail dreams? I don't have Honkai Sale dreams usually, but I had some recently. What? I don't think I've ever dreamed of any Hoyo game. I know I've dreamed of other games in the past, but not any Hoyo games. I'm back, so who's the imposter? Right now, they're saying that something supernatural is happening. But yeah, welcome back. And we're investigating to figure it out. That's code word for leaks. Yeah. If anyone knows the actual answer. Wait, but yeah. But what dreams that you had? You were the trailblazer in the story, meeting the characters or something?
The question is, what exactly does the note mean by death?
One of the shades of death, I guess. I bet it's a scarf. No one would ever suspect a scarf. It does seem alive. I'm just kidding. Is it referring to the victims?
The various ways we could interpret this keyword lead in completely different directions. Let's pause our analysis here for now. I think we need more information.
Yes, sir. No, I had a dream that Honkai Star Rail story was ending in 5.x.
It's not impossible, is it? If anything, it's the natural conclusion.
And I'm not sure I should believe it. Are you a prophet? Have you predicted other things in the past?
Well, I beg to differ. This sounds to me like a product of a researcher's vivid imagination.
Oh.
And perhaps it's because I'm still viewing this through the lens of a typical murder investigation. But still, I'm struggling to be persuaded by your theory.
I mean, so he thinks it's so one of us. Like the Trailblazer story? Oh, so are we gonna pass the torch to Sunny? I'm just kidding, I don't know. How does that end? Spoil me, please. Okay, the dreams were vague. Dang.
Does it really sound that far-fetched? Alright, well, let's treat that as speculation for now. I do agree with what you've said, so let's go with your idea for now.
Okay.
Good. Okay, now that we finally have some meaningful leads, I think it's time to reconvene. Let's get the others.
I dreamed of a finality path for next patch. Oh.
So, that's about everything we've discovered so far. I'll share my theory first. Based on what we've learned from the logbook, I believe the extra person among us is most likely the killer. If the killer had simply bought a ticket, it would have greatly increased the risk of their identity being exposed. I expect he or she either hid in the theater ahead of time, or found a way to slip past the ticket inspection. They then blended in with the group and waited for an opportunity to strike.
What about the note found in the investigation report? Any thoughts on how that fits in?
The killer may have simply planted it there as some sort of sick joke. I've seen my fair share of psychopathic killers. They love playing cryptic mind games.
So, it has nothing to do with the haunting of the theater after all.
This theory makes sense to me. If we have an audience member unaccounted for, chances are they didn't come here to watch the show.
They planned this ahead of time. Well, actually, how would they plan for the storm as well? Well, anyways.
Could it really be that simple?
I don't think so.
So, in other words, all we have to do is find out who got in here without a ticket, and all our problems will be solved? Then let me make one thing clear. All the theater staff should be well aware that I came here for the rehearsal legitimately, yes? There's no way I'm the one who didn't have a ticket.
Technically, we didn't have our own ticket with our name. We got a child's ticket to come here. But we still were in a possession of a ticket, right? So we'll be fine. We checked the forecast, imagine. Tomorrow is still gonna be a snowstorm.
It's true. I hear you used every trick in the book to get a hold of that ticket, too. Everything short of throwing a temper tantrum and rolling around on the floor at the entrance.
Okay, she's making her disdain for this guy really obvious.
I most certainly did not degrade myself in such a way.
Probably a stupid question, but I might as well ask. Did anyone here get in without having their ticket checked? Guess it was naive of me to expect them to just admit to it.
Especially after the unprompted Lelic reveal. Once was already a miracle. Twice would be unfathomable.
Most likely extra person who entered without a ticket is... Well, we got a ticket. We came here with the show with you. You two work here. You guys are important people, so it would have to be one of these two. Or do we blame one of the employees? Or, I mean, one of the other characters. Who was this guy? You're the staff member, so you... And you're the staff member, so you don't need tickets. I don't know. I'm just gonna... Sure, whatever. This guy.
I don't believe any of us here knew Shram before all this. If no one can verify Shram's identity...
I'm
Mr.
sorry,
Shram,
man.
did you really go through the ticket inspection to get in here?
Huh? Me? Why am I being singled out, my friend? Do I seem that suspicious?
Not my boy Shram.
It's not that you stand out as suspicious. More that everyone else has been ruled out as trustworthy.
Actually, Alosha also works here, so I guess he shouldn't be in the sus pile. Only this guy.
Okay. Well, we spent the best part of 2 days together now. So I'm sure you can all tell what kind of person I am. I'm a true gentleman. I never dream of doing something like sneaking to the theater without a ticket.
I
don't know if I trust the I'm a true gentleman.
Yeah, I have no doubt that you're a good person. But the problem is, none of us here actually know you, so no one can say for sure that you are who you claim to be. Although, actually, what was it you said last night? Yeah, you're friends with that water imp, which is why you understand our primary mode of expression.
Why is that sus? No, I don't trust Alosha. Why hiding behind the Sirma? You also didn't trust Voida Yanitsa.
Last time I checked, there were barely any of us remaining in Snezhnaya, since most of the water imps left. Could you tell me a little bit more about your friend? There's a good chance I actually know her. And I suppose it's also kind of a way for everyone else to get to know you a little better.
She almost sounds like she's manipulating him, but you know what? She's got a point.
Good grief. Are you blushing? Pull yourself together, man. Stop giggling like a teenage boy. It's revolting.
Hey, revolting is a little strong. All right, fine. I'll admit it. That water imp friend of mine, the truth is, we're dating. I was just a bodyguard hired by our family. But the stars must have aligned, because sparks began to fly between me and their daughter. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd get so lucky.
We don't need details. Just get to the point.
Okay. I'm just a little hesitant to reveal her name, that's all. You know how it is. These are delicate times.
Teach me.
Even with me to protect her. If word gets out that she's dating a human, both the Fae and human factions will give her a hard time.
Really? Wait, no.
Wait.
That can't be.
What? That's all I got over an ants. Okay, let's see. If word gets out that she's dating a human, both the Fae and human factions would give her a hard time. So it is looked down upon if Faes and humans date each other. The only problems we've been hearing about lately are the Project Stuja, not, I guess, these sort of affairs. Interesting. Okay. Let's go on.
Huh? Shram, what the devil are you talking about?
Hmm? Why is everyone looking at me like that? Surely you can understand where I'm coming from.
No. Actually. Sure, there's no race war that we weren't aware of. Yeah. The only racism that happens is in Sumeru. Between the desert people and the people, not the academia people, but the not desert people. But in Snezhnaya, none of that's been mentioned.
Delicate times? Factions?
Yes. You know, the Civil War.
What
Last
Civil
time
War?
I checked, the Fae and the humans were still at each other's throats.
What?
If I'm not mistaken, the last significant civil war in Snezhnayan history was over 400 years ago, when Her Majesty the Tsaritsa had just taken the throne and was consolidating her reign.
What do you mean, 400 years ago?
What's going on here? Is Shram from the past?
He's from the ley lines. He was the ghost among us. I'm just kidding.
All right, Mr. Mitya, you win this round. As far-fetched as it is, it appears that your theory may be correct.
I'm just as amazed as you are. I didn't even believe it myself, to be honest.
Is someone going to explain what's going on here?
From the look on your face, you figured it out too, haven't you, Traveler?
Man, it is your boy Shram. According to the theater's duty log,
That seems to be the case.
Whoops.
Shram's the extra person, but there's no way of learning his identity from this clue.
There have been an extra person at the scene. It has to be the... We need more clues. Never mind.
No. Vodianitsa's The theater's ley lines have been modified to block souls within its grounds from returning to them. Some souls can even wander this place forever. Mr. Shram's statement proves he's from hundreds of years ago. And according to the investigation report on the theater hauntings, Mr. Shram is very likely a lost soul wandering the theater.
Then we were in final. I'm trying. Anyways. See, Shram's innocent. What? He's doing this annoyingly if he's truly a spirit, I guess. What does I personally mean? Also wandering the theater, the killer who hit the theater out of 10 just an ordinary ticket dodger. I personally want.
I don't think I'm that redundant.
What does it mean? Okay.
For some unknown reason, the soul that has been wandering the theater due to the ley line issues has joined our group and blended in. Yeah, that must be the immediate reason why the ticket count doesn't match the number of people present.
Uh-huh. Oh, from the book. That was just there just cause an easy X. Let's get all the X's first and then the O.
The contents of the investigation report have been verified. There are indeed ley line issues and wandering souls in the theater. Death likely symbolizes the deceased. Mr. Schramm, for instance. Death is near. Huh. That must mean that there's a dead person in our midst. That's the truth, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, the logic is clear now. The investigation report said that there would be souls stuck wandering around the theater because the ley lines were cut off. Mr. Schramm must be one such soul who died in the theater a long time ago. In which case, that also makes him our extra person. So when the note said death is near, it must have been referring to death as in the deceased, people who died a long time ago.
Someone who died a long time ago.
Rosalind. I'm just kidding.
In short,
it was not that long ago.
There's a dead person among us. The extra person we've been searching for is a ghost from the past.
You mean I'm a ghost? No. Don't make jokes like that, my man. There must be some mistake. But even if I was dead, I know for a fact I didn't kill anyone these past 2 nights.
Yeah, even if all that's true, the report also said the souls inside the theater can't affect reality, right? They're harmless.
True. They repeated the same line like 10 times. What? Someone who died a long time ago? And they're a ghost from the past?
Then what if the problem isn't the souls at all, but the ley lines themselves?
The ley line causing, illusions. I don't know.
The ley lines have a powerful ability to attract and devour souls. Let's say that the ley lines are like a black hole, constantly seeking to engulf souls. But the souls that don't want to return are trying to avoid being sucked in.
Huh. Why does this analogy sound so familiar?
You just said it once. It felt weird to me. Yeah, it's probably... It's because I got one mistake on the investigation thing earlier, and they're like, lock it. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
What happens when the black hole can't achieve its goal? I'm only speculating here, but what if it ended up swallowing innocent souls by mistake, or intentionally taking other souls to compensate?
That could explain why we weren't able to determine a cause of death. If you're right, and their souls were devoured by the ley lines, it does make some sense.
It does seem to explain a lot of the things we couldn't make sense of. Does that mean it's true?
I don't know.
Except there's no concrete evidence. Media is relying on a lot of logical leaps. Still, it seems like the best explanation we have under the circumstances.
Alright, so how could Schramm not know that he's dead? Seems a little unlikely that he hasn't noticed anything unusual even after several days interacting with us.
On the contrary, it's perfectly normal for a soul to wander the theater for centuries without questioning their existence or reason for being there. It's simply what's natural for them.
He is? I mean, I guess so.
You know what, Mr. Brainiac? I think you might actually be right after all. I'm trying to remember and... even though my head feels like it's going to explode, I think... it's all coming back to me. I was the one who didn't want to remember my own death, so I forced myself to forget.
Well, I'm sure those are painful memories.
Yeah.
My lady and I snuck out to go on a date one day. We bought tickets for the theater. It wasn't really my thing, but I was just happy to be together. All of a sudden, a group of people burst into the theater, shouting for all the water imps to get out. Performers and audience members included. It was clear the conflict between humans and Fae had reached a boiling point. This time, the extremists were even coming after the water imps who had nothing to do with the war. I thought I could pull one over on them. So I took off my jacket, draped it over my lady, and tried to sneak out amid the chaos. But I got caught. They started shouting, calling me A traitor to humanity. But I was going to do whatever it took to buy her a chance to escape. No matter how many people stood in my way. I had to. Both as her bodyguard. And out of love.
It's all right, friend. You can stop there if you want. You don't need to dig all that up again.
It's just... Even now, I'm still struggling to accept the truth. How could I be dead? I'm sorry, everyone. If I'd known I was a dead man walking, I wouldn't have dragged you down with me. If I'm the cause of all this death, then punish me however you see fit.
But, Mr. Shroom...
No. I refuse to be a burden. I know what I have to do. You said I've been wandering the theater for centuries, right? I guess it's high time I got a breath of fresh air.
Oh, no.
Out there, I mean. I'll leave this place and take all this death with me. Go out on my own terms.
Mr. Shram, I'm sure we can figure out a different course of action.
My good sir, we both know I'm not supposed to be here. I should have accepted my death long ago. One way or another, this has to end. Unless you're saying this goes against another one of your military principles somehow.
No, I'm speaking on a personal level this time.
Let it go, man. Oh, wait. One last thing. Miss Water Imp. My lover. Her name was Litia. Litia Ozarova. Do you know what happened to her?
Ozarova. Oh, Auntie Ozarova. That's what we all called her. I remember her as a very kind elder. She had a bunch of kids, too.
That's cute.
I'm so glad she survived. And she had lots of kids? Good. That's... good. I could hardly expect her to stay single just because of what happened to me, right? As long as she went on to be happy, that's all that matters. Besides, I'm dead. My soul's been wandering around here for so long because I was worried about her. But now, I can go without regret.
Thanks.
There's no need to see me off, my friends. I've enjoyed our time together over these past few days. Perhaps we'll meet again in the next life.
I don't know if I don't know if this is gonna be it. Rip Shram, yeah. He protected his lady. I guess if the storm lets up, then that'll be the sign that problem solved.
Take care, my man.
My man.
I know Mr. Shram was already dead, but... I still feel so sad.
Death is cruel, no matter how we might try to make sense of it.
So, was the conflict between Fae and humans really that bad back then? I was only little, so I don't remember much. It's terrible to think that so many innocent people had their lives turned upside down. Even the historical records about that time period don't say much about it. All people know is that the Tsaritsa founded the Fatui, drove out most of the Fae aristocracy without explanation, then used her terrifying power to suppress the humans.
It seems to me like the Tsaritsa chose to make herself the enemy. She downplayed the conflict, directing whatever animosity both sides had for each other at herself instead. That's also why, despite how brutal the conflict was at the time, there hasn't been much lingering tension between humans and Fae since. Things have been fairly harmonious for the past few centuries.
So, the Tsaritsa banished the Fae to protect the Fae living in the city? She offered herself up to be hated in exchange for peace.
Maybe it's not quite as bad as it sounds. I don't think Her Majesty is too concerned if mortals hate her or not. And besides, there are very few who truly do.
All this time, I had no idea.
All right. If Mitia's theory is correct, then I think we can consider this matter settled. Let's all take a break.
I sure hope so.
Ugh, if only this blasted storm wasn't still raging on.
Oh. Okay, let's talk to you two first.
Even though Shram was already deceased, his decision to walk into the snowstorm was still a sacrifice, and a very brave one.
Yeah.
This is one of the few times I don't feel at all happy to have my theory proven true.
Yeah. Shuganov.
I was actually planning on hiring him as my bodyguard after we got out of here, you know. Oh, poor guy.
Uh-huh. Okay. Wait, where's... Oh, that. She might be further inside. Whoa. There.
Well, at least it seems like Mr. Shram stayed optimistic until the end.
The information he revealed, it's given me a lot to think about.
At least the lingering regret that kept him here has been put to rest. That's not necessarily a bad thing.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's go. Oh, that? No?
Looks like now we can just rest until the snowstorm stops. I still
I
can't believe
sure
Shram
hope.
turned out to be a ghost who'd been in the theater for hundreds of years. To think he was dead this whole time. What a strange turn of events.
Knock, knock.
Oh, that?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
You know the door isn't closed, right? You don't have to knock.
Think of it as a signal then. When I'm entering someone else's room and I knock, I'm here as Odette. If I don't knock, it's Lelek.
Sure. Whatever makes you happy.
Thanks.
So, why did you come to find me? Is there something I can help with?
Vodyanitsa said you knew about my secret identity from the start. But when everyone was discussing who Lelek could be, you were worried that revealing what you knew would be unfair to me. So you kept it to yourself, right?
That's what you wanted to talk about?
Yes. I'm extremely grateful for that.
It's nothing. I mean, you didn't hold what happened to the Senora against me, so I should thank you for that as well.
Actually, there's something else as well. I found myself in a situation similar to the one you were in when you helped conceal my identity. So I thought I'd come and ask you for advice.
I'm honored.
It's about Mitia.
All right, she thinks he's sus.
Before all of this, the last time I saw him, he was dead.
Did he die when... What?
As I'm sure you know, my goal as Lelek was to stop Project Stuja. Well, when I found out the tech lead for the experiment behind Project Stuja was Mitia, I immediately started planning to track him down and threaten him to back out. I often saw him around the theater, but I soon concluded that making my move there would risk exposing my identity. So I decided to infiltrate the Armory Palace and go directly to his lab. That way, the threat would be much more effective.
He's playing. Imagine he turns into an NPC. I'd be so sad. That must be basically the most classified place in Snezhnaya.
Well, I suppose there was a bit of luck involved. But I am a Fatus, so I already had some familiarity with the building's layout.
It's gonna be like Gallagher and Misha from Star Rail. They were technically not even living to begin with.
But when I finally made it to his lab, Mitya seemed to be dead.
How did you know?
I checked his breathing and his pulse. He had no vital signs whatsoever. I'm certain of that. I thought maybe another anti-Project Stuja activist had beaten me to it, and chosen a much more brutal method. So I made myself scarce.
Well, this really
That's
is
why
an
you were
issue.
so on guard around Mitya that first night here.
That's why she said that he was us.
Yes. When I saw him sitting in the audience during the performance, I could barely contain the shock. To me, it was a miracle. Somehow, he'd come back from the dead. But then, the murders started happening and things got so complicated that it wasn't really at the front of my mind. That is, until Mitya himself said there must be a dead person among us. Then, I couldn't ignore it any longer.
Okay, 1 second. Rewind. She was on guard around him. And then he was supposed to be dead. She said when she went to his lab, he seemed to be dead. But if he's like, I don't know, like Scaramouche or something, he won't necessarily have vital signs. So there's a chance he's just not human. But I guess we'll see.
And yet, you thought that bringing it up right away would single Mitya out. Just like when everyone was suspecting Lelek.
Exactly. I thought there could be something I was missing. Besides, we soon figured out that Mr. Schramm was a ghost. And we knew there was only one extra person. So we thought he had to be the one.
But now it seems like there's another candidate. I understand why you kept it to yourself. There was so much information being thrown around during that discussion. Bringing up Mitya would have just introduced more confusion.
So, what do you think we should do?
Let's call an emergency meeting. I'm just kidding. Are you gonna go for another 3-hour stream? I might. Because I don't want to stop the quest where it is. And there's a small chance I won't stream on Wednesday, but I'm not sure yet. In any case.
Let me confirm one thing first. When was it that you found Mitya dead?
This section is long. So, would you recommend that I pause it and save it for tomorrow?
Around a week ago. Sometime in the afternoon.
If you try to finish it, it might be a 4-hour stream. For just a section, not the whole quest, right?
A week ago? That's earlier than I thought. I saw him just a few days ago at a restaurant. That definitely would have been after you found him dead. He seemed completely normal to me. Chatting with Vodjanitsa, trying to avoid Valeri.
So he was definitely alive on that day. Huh. Well, all I can say is I know what I saw.
Here's a thought. The reason we even suspected a dead person could be among us was because of the problem with the theater's ley lines. But Mitya's death happened inside the Armory Palace. The ley line issue affecting the theater shouldn't reach that far.
You're right. I guess he doesn't fit the profile of the person we were searching for.
I think the chances of it being him are very low. Surely he can't have died for real in the Armory Palace. Unless
what?
Unless he really did come back from the dead.
You're right. Do you think we need to disclose this to the others?
Probably.
What's this? A private meet and greet?
Speaking of that guy.
Where do I line up?
Okay.
That's not what's going on here.
He's just a silly little guy, you know?
Well, I was just making the rounds. Thought I'd try to lighten the mood a bit. Vodjanitsa's handing out food if you're hungry.
Maybe I'll do this next part until I can stop again like this. Let's go. From here to the end of the arc will take another hour. Let me just do a tiny bit more. There'd be another section where I can just like save and exit, right? Actually, another hour and a half. Ah, okay. I'm looking at playthroughs because on average it's taking people about 4 hours, right? And a half.
Could it be
5
connected to
hours?
that monster that just arrived in Snezhnaya?
I almost hope it is. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa left to vanquish that beast herself. We just need to wait for her triumphant return.
I didn't know you had that,
Do you think people still feel the cold after they die? I'm wondering about Shram. Oh, maybe we should have given him a coat before he went out there.
Death itself is cold, isn't it? I'm sure the storm will embrace him.
Well, I hope he has a safe journey. I'm going to miss him, I think. It's not like we can blame him for Rampana and Kulish's deaths. Thinking back on it, we barely made it out alive ourselves.
Well, we don't know that for sure.
Once we get out of here, how are we going to explain what happened to their families?
Tonya.
Are you okay? Here, take this. I've never used it.
Thanks. Look who's Mr. Nice Guy all of a sudden. Is it because Tonya stood up for you this morning? At least you know how to return a favor.
Yeah, without Tonya, who knows how badly he would have been hurt.
I told you already, I never intended to resort to violence.
Duh, bunch of rascals. Little girl? I was rather surprised when you spoke up for me this morning. I didn't think I had many admirers here, so, thank you.
Oh, no need to thank me. I said some bad stuff about you too.
I've been, too embarrassed to admit it, but, you remind me a lot of my daughter. So kind to everyone, but never lets her old man off the hook. Unless my wife and I are having a fight, then she's always on my side. Especially when she was little. Every time I took her out...
No.
All right, easy now. How long have you had that cough, Tonya?
I don't know. It's probably been a while. I'm fine.
Are you taking anything for it?
Yeah. I'll be fine once I see my brother. He's gonna pick some frost fairy flower leaves and brew a tonic for me. I'll feel much better once I drink that.
I see. That's good to hear, then.
We should probably discuss arrangements for tonight. Now that the deceased has left our midst, there shouldn't be any more incidents.
We don't know about that.
However, out of an abundance of caution, I'll keep watch.
Shouldn't we take shifts? I can take one if needed.
No need. I managed to get a nap in earlier, so I have plenty of energy right now. After all the tension of the past few days, everyone else should just focus on getting a good night's sleep.
What a long day. This whole situation turned out to be way more complicated than I expected. But Valeri's right. I should just try to calm down and get some rest. The last thing I want is to give myself nightmares.
Time to have another nightmare. Yeah. Okay.
She's awake. She's awake! Get over here, you big lug, and take a look!
If you must call me
No.
something, call me Mr. Door.
Mr.
The Black
Door?
Mist is coming. You need to go.
Okay. Black Mist. Haven't I heard that before?
Are you all right? Can you walk? We just got attacked by monsters on our way up. That Mr. Door fellow protected us. He just seemed to come out of nowhere. Not much of a talker, but when it comes to taking down monsters, that man doesn't hold back.
He's gonna die.
Curses! The black mist is catching up to us. We need to keep going. Mr. Door, I don't believe I've ever seen you around here before. Why is that?
There's no need to try to get to know me. I'm just Mr. Door. I have to find the door that belongs to me.
Mr. Door!
Hi.
Quick, get rid of them!
I can just push these ones off.
Oh. Well, anyway, we're lucky to have you here. Thanks for saving us earlier.
No need to thank me. This is where my duty lies.
He has a big old shield.
So we're doing this the hard way.
Ready to taste my fist?
Fighting frost.
Oh, remarkable work, Mr. Door. If I had your muscles, I'd do the same. Are none of these doors the one you're looking for?
No.
His head looks so big in the frame thingy.
Impossible.
I'm so exhausted. And the black mist is still rising. Oh. Wait, look! There's more monsters down there. Are they coming from within the black mist? No, no! They're gaining on us. Quick, keep going, or they'll be at our heels any second.
Oh. Oh.
Mr. Door, what are you doing? We need to get out of here. They're coming!
Found it. This is my door.
What? You mean you're going to stay here?
I am a door. This is where my duty lies.
So he meant a door for closing, not for opening.
No! You saved us. We can't leave you behind.
You must keep going. A door can only keep things out for so long. You must make haste.
But...
So he's gonna die.
You're right.
No.
Let's go. We can't let Mr. Door's sacrifice be in vain.
Mr. Door.
The black mist isn't moving anymore. Looks like both the monsters and Mr. Door are gone. I didn't just imagine all that, did I? Surely I wasn't so scared out of my mind that I hallucinated a door as a human being.
No, I remember Mr. Door too.
Oh, okay, good. There's no way we both hallucinated the same thing. Getting sleepy? Well, looks like we're safe for now. Go ahead. Let's get some rest.
So Shuganov is gonna live? And the dude that's supposed to be taking the first shift is not gonna be alive?
What time is it? Is it morning? I think I had a nightmare. Oh, I guess everyone's still asleep. These past 2 days have been exhausting. Valeri's keeping watch though, so he's probably the only one awake. Valeri?
Stop. Oh, the playable character's next. Here I go. He looks calm and composed as ever. Even now, it seems as if there's no burden he couldn't shoulder. Yet around him, time seems to stand still, as if the gods, in their mercy, have finally granted him a moment of respite.
Wake up! Everyone needs to wake up!
Why is Chuganov alive? I'm just kidding.
Just like the last 2 nights. No clear cause of death. I've been a real thorn in your side, haven't I, Mr. Valeri? Now you can rest in peace.
Not playable, rip.
But for me,
Why?
Life will be all the duller for not having to run away from you, my friend.
Senora. No, no, Senora was turning to dust.
How's Tonya? Is she okay?
I just checked on her, and it doesn't seem like anything serious. She's just exhausted from the past couple of days, and she's still recovering from her illness. We should let her sleep a bit longer.
That means Valeri was the only one who died last night.
If Valeri was awake and keeping watch, it would have been impossible to kill him without waking everyone else up. That much is certain.
This is so frustrating. Why has nothing changed since yesterday? I thought we already dealt with the dead person causing all this.
Actually, one thing has changed. There's only one victim this time, not two. Does that mean...
There was 2 imposters among us. What?
After the deceased Shram left, there was one less victim last night. That more or less tracks. It's a reasonable conclusion, considering the only variable that changed.
So now we're gonna blame Mitya?
The number of people who die each night is equivalent to the number of dead among us. That's your theory, right?
Exactly. We identified Mr. Shram, and the night after he left, the death toll dropped from 2 to 1. By that logic, there must be one more dead person left among us.
Another one? But there was only one person unaccounted for in the ticket checks, right? The head count should match up now.
Having an extra person was definitely a cause for alarm, but being one person short isn't nearly as unusual. Someone could have left in the middle of the show, or made it out before the storm hit.
One more dead person among us. If Mitya's theory is right, then what Odette told me seems a lot more relevant. It's just, at the time, we had no reason to think there was more than one dead person. If only we'd taken it more seriously as a possibility, maybe this could have been avoided.
I'm sorry. This is my fault. I had information that could have been helpful, but I held back. I should have brought it up right away.
I'm partly to blame as well. I was too quick to dismiss Odette's concerns.
What is this about? What have you two been getting up to behind my back?
Sounds like there's some big news you've been keeping from the rest of us. Well, we're all ears.
Well, don't tell us a group about finding Mitya dead in your discussion yesterday.
I'm the dead person?
Not the hand.
Wow. That's certainly news to me.
Odette and I talked about it yesterday, but we thought it just wasn't possible, so we left it at that.
Yeah, I don't blame you. If I'd been there, I probably would have reached the same conclusion. It just sounds too unbelievable. Let me just try and verify this. I just scoured my memories trying to think back to the afternoon Miss Odette mentioned, but I honestly have no recollection of dying. That's where I'm different than Mr. Shram.
Having seen Mr. Mitya a few days ago myself, I also find it hard to believe he could be the other dead person among us.
Well, if it isn't Mitya, then who? Do we vote on it?
Among us.
If you don't mind me asking, Traveler, I believe you mentioned that you know Tonya's brother. Had you ever met her before all this?
No, never. Wait, are you saying...
Leave Tonya alone.
Now, just 1 minute. I know where this is going. You can't just randomly point a finger at anyone you want. You're in the hot seat, and all of a sudden you want to divert our suspicions onto somebody else?
Trying to pick a fight, Mr. Chuganov? Whenever you open your mouth, all you do is attack people, and I've had enough of it. If you don't want to engage in a civil discussion, you can shut up.
You little brat!
Did Mitya ask about Tonya because he suspects her? I suppose I only identified her by age and nothing else. Could that mean...
No.
I'm just saying, you're going around casting suspicion on people for no reason. How could Tonya be dead? I can vouch for her if nothing else. I've seen her before. She's the sister of that Harbinger, isn't she? The one called Child.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You're telling the truth?
Since being here, I don't think I ever mentioned she was Child's sister specifically. Does Chuganov actually know her?
If Chuganov can vouch for her, then it can't be Tonya either. In which case, it seems unlikely that there's another dead person among us at all. Miss Odette, could you go over that afternoon with me one more time, when you found me dead?
No problem.
Are we really having this conversation right next to Valeri?
Huh. No matter how hard I try, I just can't remember anything about dying. But I do remember something else. Miss Vojanitsa, during our last meal together, I told you how some of the researchers were suffering from temporary memory loss. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. You said it was hindering the progress of your experiments. You thought they were just under too much stress or something.
Right. And even though I don't remember dying that day, I'm pretty sure I experienced something like amnesia. Some of my memories from that afternoon are missing.
Are you suggesting you're missing the memory of your...
Of course. How am I only just realizing this? Humans aren't necessarily aware of their own death.
You mean being silently assassinated, or dying in your sleep? Situations like that?
The researcher's amnesia. Suddenly it all makes sense. I must thank you, Odette. I think your perspective just helped me reach a breakthrough on a series of issues that have been troubling me for quite some time. All right. It's decided then. I'll be the one to leave today.
What?
Leave? Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you rushing into this? What if you're wrong? You'll pay with your life.
Come on, kid. Aren't you gonna fight for your life? This seems like a rash decision.
I have other reasons beyond what's been discussed. In fact, thinking back, I remember during Miss Odette's performance, while I was sitting in the audience stalls, a brilliant new idea for my research popped into my mind. But then, my train of thought suddenly cut off. I can't remember it now at all, and I didn't take any notes. I guess that must be another instance of temporary amnesia.
No. Hold on. I see where you're going with this. You're suggesting that each instance of temporary amnesia is a death, right? There's a glaringly obvious flaw in that idea, no? How can one person die so many times?
I believe Miss Odette's account. During the period where my memory is blank, I must have been either dead or in a similar state. All it would take is for the same thing to happen in the theater, and I would come under the effect of the ley lines in this vicinity. This increases the likelihood of me being the deceased, does it not?
But...
There's no evidence to suggest that anyone other than me is a candidate for the deceased. So allow me, as a scientist, to treat this as an experiment. Please relax, everyone. I don't think things are as bad as they may seem. If I really am the deceased, then to leave the theater will be a relief for me. If, on the other hand, I'm still alive right now, well, apparently you've all witnessed my resurrection recently anyway. Who's to say I won't return from the dead again this time?
Mitya's right. This is the only thing we can try right now. I think he's deliberately downplaying the gravity of the situation, though. He probably doesn't want to burden everyone.
What is a scientist if not someone who gambles on experiment after experiment in an attempt to obtain the truth? With this snowstorm, the ley line phenomenon, ghosts of the dead, and my amnesia, we've been paralyzed by not knowing and powerless to do anything about it. It's a terrible feeling. But if I do get resurrected, you can be sure that I'll come back with the truth of all this. Just you wait.
He's walking out so casually. As night falls, the theater's filled with heavy silence. More than half of the group is gone since the first night here. Oh, I did not. Maybe I put that in the wrong spot. Okay. Well, I think this is where I'm gonna have to stop. That's fine. I can just skip through that moment and get here again. Oh, we made good progress. We should be able to finish tomorrow. I'm hoping. Look, everyone's alive and there's no sword. I'm just kidding. But yes. So many Among Us mentions, yeah. I mean, it's a very clear reference. A mixture of Among Us and like Werewolf. Well, I guess just social deduction games in general. But yeah. So hopefully tomorrow I can finish it. Hopefully I'm about halfway-ish, but I guess we'll find out. Let me claim. Claim. I wasn't too much a fan of it, but that's just me. Yeah. I mean, I still have yet to finish it. We'll see. If I end up liking the direction that they take it. Because I'm like, ain't no way they're gonna have everyone, be gone, right? Surely not, but I guess you'll find out. No, if I know the whole Among Us arc from here and there. Yeah. And them saying the word Among Us. I'm just kidding. But yes, hopefully we can finish this tomorrow. But yeah. That is going to be it for today. So I hope you all have a very good night, sweet dreams, and I will catch you all next time. I will be back tomorrow with more Genshin to hopefully finish the quest. So, good night, everyone.